Yeah, Jode, that looks good. That looks kind of normal-ish, I feel like.
Better.
Maybe a little bit tilted down on my side. Again. Like it's no, that's the, you got to pump that corner up a bit. No.
But I'm looking at this line across
Jodi,
the top.
look at the, that's, okay, come back and see what you think. To me, it looks crooked. All these techie things first thing in the morning. Okay.
We should go back to bed.
I don't know. I feel like this isn't going to work out today. Maybe you're right. Let's just go back to bed.
I've already sneezed or coughed and peed my pants.
Whoa.
I know.
That's not a great start.
Happy Remembrance Day.
It is Remembrance Day, where we will be for sure remembering and being so grateful for all the servicemen and women and what they do every single day. Thank you. Do you have more than one?
Yeah.
Thank you. Wearing our poppy. Our grandpa was a tank driver in World War II.
He was?
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Not that it's something we ever were able to speak about with him, but that's, we don't have a lot of service people in our family, right? We were like farmers and
Right.
on dad's side and stuff. So
Right.
we always want to mark and remember Remembrance Day.
Yes. My grandfather.
Grandfather was a truck driver. See, I mean, yeah, amazing.
It runs so.
What a sacrifice
Yeah.
and an amazing way to spend your life in protection of the whole of the country like that. Yeah. Incredible. Good morning from the Comox Valley, Vancouver Island.
I'm already hot in my shawl.
Oh my goodness.
Everyone was still in bed this morning because no, that's not true. Jordan was at work.
So kids are off school.
Yes. Actually, this is November break.
Right. They tie it in now, hey?
Yeah.
So they get a few days, today and tomorrow?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday.
Wow.
So this would have been a whole good week if you wanted to travel.
No kidding.
Yeah, missing only 2 days of school.
That's a kind of a newish thing.
It is.
Like in the last
5 years or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to read comments.
I got a cortisone shot in
Jodi.
my hip.
You've been limping around.
So I would say, because I have osteoarthritis in my right hip, I would say I went from a daily 7 to a 2.
That's crazy, Jodi.
Yes.
How amazing.
Yes.
And a lot of people get nervous about a cortisone shot, which is natural, but you said it was completely painless.
I thought it was really weird because he freezes the skin first. You guys, I honestly I didn't know he did it. It was probably 15 seconds and the whole thing was done. It was done under x-ray.
Wow.
I actually didn't even know he did it.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And okay.
Amazing.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I saw somebody say they had technical issues on their end. Is anybody else having tech issues? I feel like things are normal on this end. Before things get too crazy out of hand, I thought I would just quickly ask, but
I can see how you think the iPad looks crooked, but like the video looks not crooked. Do you know what I mean? Whatever. It'd be weird if it wasn't crooked, maybe. Oh, we're coming through perfectly.
Okay, good.
Our parents left, so the U.S. border opened to non-essential driving across the border.
Yeah.
My parents were there.
Yeah.
With smoke trails.
Yeah. There were skid marks out front of their house.
Yeah.
How fast they were. Mm-hmm. And I mean, our parents, they work all the time. They're here.
Yeah.
So when they go away, that is their like semi-retired state, right?
Yeah.
6 months of the year. So big, I mean, we couldn't be happier.
Yeah.
For them. It meant I had a lot of work this week. This week has been busy. not crazy busy, but it's just like easing back into a new routine.
It meant we have to go back to IGA work.
Far less slacking on this end. But it's all good.
Yeah.
It's actually amazing how fast you get back into the, oh, I thought I didn't remember how to do this.
Yeah.
And I do.
Yeah, which is
So, yeah, it was good. It was good. So there, I know Mom is watching from Phoenix, Arizona this morning.
Yes, they're
Surprise,
having
Arizona.
poolside bar service.
Right? So
Can we say congratulations to Max and Vincent?
I think we should.
Oh my God.
So we're old, and it's not often that people that in our peer group that get engaged.
Mm-hmm.
It's very exciting.
It's very exciting. Yeah. Max the knitter and Vincent, Dyed by Dells, are in the UK at a retreat and a little vacation.
In a haunted house.
Yes, Tracie stayed there. And they got engaged, which I mean, we were each time we saw them, we teased.
Right.
But we're so thrilled for them.
It is a huge, big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't be happier for them.
Yeah.
It's a big thing in someone's life those are milestones, and it's really, really exciting.
Autumn is the flower girl.
Yeah. I feel like we should fly to Montreal and do some kind of a bridal shower.
Okay.
Event.
Yeah. Love it.
I would love it. I'm sure they would really love it.
Max would, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Anyway, that would be a dream. That would be a dream to do that. So congratulations. Very, very, very exciting.
It is exciting.
Yeah. What other big events have happened? It feels like we literally just did this. It doesn't feel like 2 weeks. Although, you know what? I've knit like a crazy person.
I did too. Well, yes. I actually have progress. I did knit.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I actually thought you'd be wearing your sweater.
I did too.
Yeah. Okay,
I
next
did
time.
too.
I'll be done next time.
Oh, for sure. And that was part of it where I said, how far are you on your sweater? We'll be able to wear them next time together, and I think that'll be more fun anyway.
My body's real big on my sweater.
Oh.
I'll talk about it.
Okay.
But yeah,
you're
I'll talk
on a
about
giant
it.
needle too. So.
Well, no, I went down to a 6.5.
Oh, okay.
I just went up on color work. Anyway, it's not.
I love that project. I love it.
I
But
love
yeah,
it
we'll have lots to
so
say about it.
much.
And I think it's more fun when we can wear them together. So I really want to wear them together.
Don't let me
next
leave
time.
without the black yarn.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, if you're done with it.
No, I'm not really done with it, but I'll wind off a whole bunch. I
Okay.
don't need hardly any.
Okay.
So, or I could wind it and drop it at your door later, unless you need to.
I don't need it today.
Okay, well, you'll have it today.
Okay.
I actually got the ball right here. I'll wind it before you leave. What are you looking at?
I just said I need it today, but I don't really need it today because I got a cold.
I can see that. I can hear that.
It's not COVID. I went later Monday. I started getting a sore throat, and I had a cough and just feeling not unwell, but not 100%.
It is cold season.
I know. But just to be responsible, I went that afternoon.
Did you?
Yes. Drive through COVID in St. Albert, and it was negative.
Drive through.
I was 98% sure.
Sure.
But it's the same symptoms. Sore throat, stuffiness, congestion.
Well,
cough.
let me tell you, there's no such thing as being too paranoid.
Right.
Or too careful.
Right. And just being
So-
around other people.
Yeah.
You know, I just think it's the responsible thing to do.
It is, Jodi. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. And the results were really quick, but still feeling sore throat and coffee.
Yeah.
Anyway, just a winter cold.
Yeah. You cannot be
Yeah.
careful enough. I mean, I'm kind of joking, but I'm not joking.
Yeah.
That's a very important thing. Yes. Crazy. Oh, the Edmonton Fiber Frolic is this weekend.
It's tomorrow.
I'm super excited. No, Saturday.
I keep thinking
Is it
it's
2 days?
Friday.
It's just 1 day, right?
I think.
So, a fiber event live and in person right in our city.
I just saw the map. It's big.
The venue's pretty big.
Yeah, it looks fairly full.
I've been noticing on their Instagram vendors that I'm super surprised and excited that are going to be there.
Who?
There's a Kiviot yarn person there, which is really fun, and it's one of those super rare fibers that you don't really see.
I'll bring my bag of money.
Right. But it is super cool.
Yes.
That's kind of fun.
Because you don't see that often in person, so it's fun to be able to squish and
It
touch
is.
the yarn.
And I think even if you're not purchasing it, it's just really fun as like a fiber lover to see it and feel it and maybe talk to that person.
I love that.
There's also, I bought yarn from Kalia the Luddite. Remember? I bought yarn, and she's local, and she's got sheep, and she spins local yarn, local Canadian fibers and stuff like that.
I just turned do not. For some reason, a message came up and said "Do not disturb" is turned.
Oh,
it's
it's on
synced
my
with
phone. Okay.
It's synced with the phone.
So do you think
Actually,
it's going to be do not disturb on that one?
It's funny. There is a place in settings that you can go in that focus.
Yeah. That focus is new to me.
And toggle off, have it across. I kept getting "Do not disturb."
I know. And it's like personal do not disturb, work do not disturb.
It was Jordan putting do not disturb, and we're all on the same iTunes. So it was like, anyway.
Okay, I'll go check my settings.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kalia, it's Luddite yarn. And she's got really rustic, like spun stuff.
Love that.
I loved it, and I love the yarn I bought from her, a beautiful green skein. So I'm super excited to see her in person, but honestly, I'm excited to see everybody.
Is Pip and Pin going?
I don't know. I mean, I kind of don't think so.
Okay.
But people can check out Edmonton Fiber Frolics Instagram if they want to see who's coming. I'm just excited.
Yeah.
It's here and in person and all of that stuff. So
I was thinking we could whip through really quick. Not really quick. We're gonna go through. I mean, it's not gonna be hours. Maybe go get a little lunch.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't love it? I wonder if they have food trucks.
When I asked yesterday, is there a time limit with our ticket? In my mind, I was like, other than Jodi's built-in.
Let's go.
Are we done?
Whip
Are we
it up.
done? There's such a thing as online shopping, you know.
Totally. It was so much better when I smoked. Because then I would go outside.
Right.
And I could just leave Tracie in there.
Right. Smoke, make friends.
Totally.
Come back in. Are we done yet?
Totally. It will be. I'm actually really very looking forward to it.
Me too. So much.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really great.
You put your sticker on your mug.
I put
I love that.
This is just a little stainless mug that I don't know where I picked it up, but it didn't have anything on it. So this is the sticker that comes in our winter fade kit. This holographic.
Don't you love the holographic ones? Yeah, they're fun.
And this has gone through the dishwasher 3 times.
It has not.
It has, Jodi, and it's glued on like it's not coming off.
Okay, that says a lot for Sticker Mule. We get our
stickers.
And,
right?
Okay, let's plug Sticker Mule for a sec.
We totally should.
Don't they do amazing work?
And fast.
Is it Canadian?
They've got US and Canadian websites, I believe. It's crazy how awesome and fast and how beautiful everything is. Like everything we've ordered was like better than we imagined it would be.
Top quality, super fast service, and
design service.
Yes, not just stickers, you guys. You can get coasters and you can get hot sauce bottles,
custom mailer bags that we've had and we love.
Yeah.
Tape.
Yes.
That custom tape.
Sticker Mule is amazing.
Yeah.
They do specialize in stickers. They have
they do magnets though. They do a bunch of stuff that we haven't even gotten around to yet, but the stickers are super easy.
Yes.
Yeah. That might be fun sometime.
That would be fun.
Because people could just clip them on whatever.
Okay, we should make a keychain out of the sheep watercolor. I think we should put that sheep on everything.
I agree. Totally.
Beautiful. I love it.
That art's crazy beautiful.
Yeah.
Should we get to knitting? It's only been 14 minutes of blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, let's get to knitting.
I actually have a lot of it, Jode.
Do you really?
Yes. I don't know who I am.
I actually have some knitting by me and some knitting by a friend.
That's awesome.
Isn't that funny?
And lucky.
Yes. Okay, show me something you've got.
You go first. You've got something really fun to share. I want you to share
this
your thing.
Or this?
Either. They're both really fun.
Okay, so Hat Scent 2021 is now
what?
out.
I feel like this is like a thing people wait for from you now.
Well, it's the 3rd year.
Yeah, this is a big, like, of course Jodi's going to do a hat then. Now you're like locked in. There's no turning back, which is really fun.
Oh my God, I love it so much. So,
Jodi, this is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Again, I partnered up with Nicole from Huloko and her team because her colors are so incredible. The mini kits they put together are amazing.
I don't know anybody that does more mini or more beautiful mini
No.
skein sets.
Yeah, how she can keep
Shout out to the Hue Loco ladies.
Can you imagine the winding they do?
No.
So I originally, and I showed you guys this, I did add pom-poms, but I have to knit it as I write it, of course. I don't know any other way to do it. So this was Modern Christmas. This is a mini set of 10 minis. It's called Modern Christmas.
Love
and
it.
it is available now. She's got it in her shop.
It's really, 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 really cute.
These are all the hats. I added the fun pom-pom. So this is Modern Christmas.
Pink, red, green.
Yes.
Love it. I actually super love it. Yeah.
But then I saw her Fa La La set. And that's also available now at hueloco.com. It's a 10-pack mini set. And I love the holiday but not holiday.
I agree. I also love that you have 2 samples.
Yes.
That now you can show off 2 different mini skein sets.
Yes. Yes.
Whichever is anyone's favorite. I have to say this one blows my mind.
So Star, who is our moderator here, who is
Hi,
our knitty friend, lives in Portland, graciously agreed to knit my samples as she test knit in yarn I sent her. So she has knit
nice.
all these samples
She's
for the
too
pattern.
nice.
She's amazing. So this is the new, these are the ones you'll see in the pattern.
The oranges and the blues.
Look at this one.
Come on. Come on.
Star knit 2 of every one. Oh, look at that.
Look at the baby pom-poms.
I love that. They're all, the pom-poms are at grocerygirls.com. They're Janet Yarn Bowler. Look at this one. Little.
Jodi, this is so cute. I can't even handle how cute it is.
Look at that lime green.
With the kind of tomatoey red, hey? Like,
Yes.
I love it. I love the little twist on the tones of these colors.
This is a
That is
cute little.
so
Yeah.
cute.
And then this one.
Jodi, they're all so beautiful.
So, Star, you rock.
Are you keeping those all? You got to make a little like I-cord or something and hang them in your
I
office.
will. But I will gift and put them on presents.
No.
Not all of them.
Oh, okay. Well, you've got doubles, right?
Yes.
So you've got.
I'll
yeah.
probably keep one of each. I don't
That's
know.
a good
It's
idea.
so hard
I
to
think
pick.
you should make a garland, at least with one of each.
Yes.
If you're, but then how nice to give away a bunch too.
So I was really excited to be able to finally publish Hat Vest.
So this is like, you can make a garland, you can make them ornaments for your tree, you can make them gift toppers, you can make them gift card holder-y thing. Like,
oh, gift card. I'm gonna add that to my pattern. I'm totally stealing that. You know what? Elf on the Shelf, these fit.
okay. See, I
Right?
have little like Christmas gnome guys that I
Yeah.
bring out every year.
Yeah.
I know these would fit.
And they're intended, my intention was like Advent minis, right? Obviously, this is the best scrappy project. You should see the projects coming out of my test knitters. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a ton yesterday.
I saw, they were so good.
People's
One
colors.
One of the girls that was your test knitter is someone I watch on their podcast. The Forest City Knit Girls.
June's new.
June did a really cute set, and I actually saw her FO or whatever in their latest video.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
Those ladies are Canadian.
Yeah.
They're out in Ontario. They're all amazing knitters, all 3 of them. Patty and June do a lot of test knitting for like Isabel Kramer and
Yeah, she said she did a lot of
Sweater
test
Freak
knitting.
Knit. Like they do lots of sweater. Anyway, there's
Yeah.
tons and tons of knitting on that. If you like,
Yeah.
you know, if that's what you like,
I
is to
love
watch
that.
videos where people knit a ton of stuff.
Well, that's what we're here. I love to see the knitting part.
Yeah, so they come out their videos maybe once a month or once every 3 weeks or something like that, or whenever they have time.
Yeah.
But they do knit a lot and a lot of sweaters and like Stephen West mystery knit alongs.
Really?
Yeah. So it was really fun for me to see your project on a video. It was
I
very fun.
have to go. What's their knit?
Forest City Knit Girls, and they're out Toronto way. Yeah, somewhere out there. Oh, London. Okay.
Nice.
And yes, Little Red Mitten is their local yarn shop.
Wow, lucky ladies.
Yes.
So this was fun.
Jodi,
Okay.
it's stunning, like ridiculous. And you just need the tiniest bit of yarn. You do not have to go buy yarn to knit these things. They don't have to match.
I have my pattern. I did say you could use DK. It's written for fingering held double throughout. Of course, you guys, if you want to make them mini, knit fingering held single.
Well,
knit it worsted
just
or
change
Aran.
your needle to whatever you like for that yarn.
Yeah.
And follow the pattern. If you use chunky, it's big enough to fit a cat or a dog or like
a newborn maybe.
I don't know. Who knows, right?
Right?
Yeah. So these are really fun patterns because of that. Like if you knit fingering held single, you could make this tiny little maybe 3mm needles and fingering weight yarn. You could make a tiny little garland.
Fingering held single would be adorable. Yes, they're knitted in the round.
Yeah, knitted in the round.
It's basically
super easy.
If anyone's familiar with, I mean, my patterns could not be more easy and straight. They're not difficult.
But I think that some of them look difficult.
Yeah.
And it's so you're so good at breaking it down to make it so easy.
It's
for us.
knit in the round, bottom up. There's mosaic. There's actual color work. And mostly, you guys, it's just like repetitive.
And an evening, you can have one done.
Yeah.
Like easily. Not even knitting for very long.
Like,
especially if you're doing the fingering held double on whatever needle that is.
Yeah.
That's worse, DK to worse.
This is a little faux.
I love that.
I've never done that right
I
before.
love that stitch too. It's not,
Anyway.
you think you've cabled and it's really blowing people's minds, but you
Yes.
haven't cabled. You don't need a cable needle.
No.
Yeah. Super cute.
Anyway, thank you for the warm reception because it was really fun
I think
to
people
do.
were waiting for that one, Jode.
Yeah,
I'm sure they have been.
Now I can see everybody's minis.
So
for
now
the
you can get
holiday.
busy on Hat Vent 2022,
Yes.
right?
Yes. That one will do a little sooner than last minute-ish. I'm hoping this year.
Oh,
But-
yeah, you need to.
I'm thrilled that
It's not fun being under the gun, but look how great everything turned out.
it all
right?
turns out for the best. And don't forget, I wanted to mention again, I already mentioned it, but those 2 mini sets you see are available at huloco.com. Fa La La was the darker, vibrant set, and the other one was a modern Christmas.
And I mean, if you got that and you knit your hats, you can still knit a pair of scrappy socks.
Mhm.
You can knit an adult size scrappy hat. Like you can use that yarn for
Actually,
tons.
the whole mini set, when you knit double of everything, it's basically almost gone.
No.
Yeah. There was small little nuggets.
Okay, don't listen to me.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you use almost the whole mini set.
So each hat is over 10 grams.
So I've got 12 hats divided by 100
Oh,
grams.
12. Okay.
Right, because Star knit 2 of each. So
Is that the pattern where you're supposed to knit
well,
two
I
of each?
say 2 of each because then you get a bigger garland.
So if you knit one of each, you could still do scrappy socks.
absolutely, you could do scrappy socks.
Because the mini sets are 2 full skeins of fingering weight yarn.
Yes. Oh,
10
definitely.
minis. So if you did one little, but honestly, who wouldn't want all those hats? I think people love getting that stuff on their gifts.
Yeah.
To give away.
Yeah, because I love the little keepsake ornaments. Like you knit me that one Santa. Do you remember? He's got long. I'll have to take a picture of him.
Yes,
Post
I
it.
do. I do.
Got he's about this, but it's just
I
his head.
do.
Tracie.
That was a really fun pattern. I've never
I'm-
even knit myself that guy.
I'm gonna bring him and show him when I open. I'm tempted to put up Christmas this weekend, but it'll probably be next weekend.
Last Thursday, I didn't even know this, but my husband's like, "Oh yeah, I'm off all day tomorrow," and I was like, "What? Like, you gotta give me some notice. What's going on?" So we ended up going out and doing some errands, and one of them was going to this giant Canadian Tire that has. It's way nicer. It's like the A store of Canadian tires. I've never seen anything so nice. It totally got me in the Christmas mood.
Yes.
It's so much stuff there.
Yes.
So then we came home and he put up lights on the tree outside, and I'm ready any minute
Okay.
to get holidaying.
You know what I forgot to mention?
No.
Okay, so this pattern's on sale 20% off through Sunday,
Okay.
but I put all 3 hat vents on sale.
Oh my god.
Just in case you
Such
want
a
to
good
knit it and
idea.
haven't seen it. But the one at the top,
Oh, look at that.
that's with
So good.
that's with Nicole's. It's original. That's the OG one. That's the Sexy Christmas.
I actually think she had that for
She did.
at one point she had that
Yeah.
in her shop.
This
this
one
year.
down here, I don't remember the colorway that I knit with. And that was last year.
That was
And
pretty
then
too.
this one is this year. This year was the first year I did 6 new ones. The other ones, I think each had 2 that of my previous hat pattern that I minied.
Nice.
This one has all 6 brand
I
new.
actually love that, both of those.
Yeah. So these are the 3 new ones.
I think I love the bright colored ones best.
Don't they add a pop?
I just think, and I mean, everybody's taste, that's what you can do. You can knit your favorite colors. Everybody's going to, and now I think what's really fun is now patterns out in the world, people will start putting their spin on it. You're going to see
That's
ones with the mohair
That's my favorite part.
from me. I can't wait to
Really?
knit. Of course.
This is all of them. So fun.
I love the stripes.
Do you know, wouldn't have had any other knitting time. I'm so grateful that Stars, I mean, I'm so grateful for our test knitters. We
I
were just
know.
talking about this
Totally.
on Monday, but to have someone, I mean, I reached out to Star and said, can I pay you
Right.
to knit my samples that you're going to send back for me? And she was so gracious and said, yes, I would love to. But we couldn't put
That's
out these
awesome.
patterns without test knitters.
I don't know if she knows what a big deal that was to take that off your plate.
Yes.
Right? That now things got a little out of control. You need to delegate some things, and
Yeah.
some things really you can't.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So what a sweetheart to say yes.
Yeah.
That's crazy. She's
But
awesome.
Even our test knitters, like, my pattern would be a mess if I didn't have test knitters with their feedback.
Totally.
Yeah.
It always changes for me, and better, because everybody looks at things differently. Everybody's brain works differently. Any questions that come up, you think, oh, I never thought of it like that before.
For example, on my Joy hat, I knew when I said work rows 1 to 9 of the chart. Well, but I didn't make it. I knew I would do it on needle 1 and needle 2.
Mm-hmm.
But people were, just to clarify, you want me to do the pattern
Mhm.
on both,
Mhm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't think of that.
Mm-hmm. It's
So
true.
things like that,
It's
and
true.
any errors, missing a row, or that should be color A and not color B.
Right.
But just
Any typos.
yes.
I couldn't be more grateful to these amazing people that dedicate their time and energy to helping us out.
Good morning,
Vincent! Vincent's on lunch.
I was gonna say, isn't it a holiday in the U.S. too? But it's not. Veterans Day is a different day, isn't it?
No, isn't it today?
Oh, I think it's right.
Maybe not everybody
November
gets the
11th.
day off. It's a statute. It's not everything's closed here either.
No, it is a statutory
But
holiday.
it is, people will, have their 2 minutes of remembrance and still work for the day.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
Okay, show me something.
Okay.
you've knit.
What did I knit? Okay, Jodi. I don't know what's going on with me. Remember I showed you this hat last week of our Grocery Girl self-striping yarn and mohair, and I just made a ribbed hat. But I thought it turned out really nice.
I've picked out my ball of self-striping. I'm knitting with that.
I thought it turned out really, really nice. It's not a pattern
Your
yet.
decreases are beautiful.
Well, with self-striping yarn, the way it makes that bullseye.
I know, but still, like the arrows and a point. I love a good decrease.
I did too.
I love a
And
good
it
crown.
couldn't be more simple.
But look how some you decrease quicker, like you want it to be like a sack or whatever.
Mm.
This is a beautiful, look at that. That's
I
a
thought it
beautiful
turned
hat.
out really cute.
Yeah, it is.
So I started thinking, I think this is like one of those hats that a lot of people would like as a gift.
I do too.
So I cast on another one.
You've knit one for everybody.
I knit about 28. No, I didn't. I just knit a couple.
Oh.
This is one of my favorite yarn dyers / colors ever. This is flock fiber in her antique shop colorway, and the mohair is also
What the flock?
What the flock? So it's sock yarn and her mohair in antique shop, and then this is
Can we talk about the pom-pom?
like
for a
it's
second?
like it was waiting for me to knit this hat.
The natural, like wolf or whatever that is. You know what I mean? But the
It's beaver.
natural looking. It's my muff pom-pom. It's stunning.
Well, and I feel like even if you're not someone that loves to wear mohair, it on your head, like it's just warm. It makes such a light fabric, but it's warm. You don't have to have a big chunky.
No wind is
stay
getting
warm.
through, you guys.
And it knits so fast. So I'm thinking, okay, done, gift, finished. And then I had another.
You guys,
Doesn't
it's
it feel
like
good on?
light.
This one I used. Oh my God, where's the yarn?
Oh, that's
I've got it.
beautiful.
This one is Yarn Hero. So it's like those
Do
hands.
you need a pattern model?
Yes, I do. Done.
Oh, wow.
This one is, I'm going to take off the head. The Pom-Pom is also in our shop. This is one of those tie-on Grocery Girls ones with the button. It stays on. It like literally, people are going to think we say it's the best because it's ours. But the reason is because it is the best.
Tracie, I love the inside out.
Yeah, it can be reversible for sure.
Look at that.
Yeah, if you like the reverse stockinette. But look at the way this one goes.
It's beautiful. It's subtle, but you can still see the color changes.
Totally subtle.
What color mohair did you use?
I'll show you. This is the mohair I used.
Oh, so you made it even more subtle using a...
I used a matching mohair. You don't. I think a
that's
contrast mohair would be so
beautiful.
pretty. This is the yarn, and look how much I have left from a. I'm gonna crank a tube. I'm making socks to go with the hat.
Look at this.
So this is Biche et Bouche Le Petite Silk Mohair in the medium blue color. Just a small 25 gram ball.
I love that.
And then this is Yarn Hero.
I need a hero.
I'm obsessed with Yarn Hero.
Yes, you are.
It's ridiculous how much yarn I've purchased in the best way. This is her color mix sock. So it's an 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, kind of those heavier fingering weights that are make the best. It's my favorite kind of sock yarn.
The heavy fingering.
The heavy fingering.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it is. And it changes. All of these colors are going to stripe up in your sock.
Okay.
So this is what it looks like for half of the ball in your hat. Like it's going to, it's going to be different. If
gorgeous.
You could get 2 hats easy out of it.
I
don't know about 2 hats. I would have to weigh this.
Was that a brand new?
Yeah, I'm not sure. You can.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Anyway, that was great.
So
super speedy.
Okay, so let me just
2
tell you
gifts
about mohair. If you love, okay, so when I put this hat on with mohair, you guys, it feels like I have an Angora bunny on my head, gently cradling my scalp.
without the sneezing.
But if you love the mohair but don't really want it on your forehead, you could start the mohair right here, guys,
100%.
after the ribbing.
100%.
Let me just say this. If you're ever wondering, should I try mohair? Would I try mohair? This would be a great
I think so
try
too.
mohair
And if you don't
project.
like it, give it to someone on your holiday list.
Fuck off if you don't like it.
And what's your problem? No, it really isn't everybody's thing.
It's not, and I get
a
that.
Surrey would work beautifully.
Yes.
And maybe I'm going to have to do that too.
So
At this point, I'm just knitting these for gifts.
your pattern will be written. Tracie's going to do a pattern. Don't say that. You have to. You must.
I will do a pattern.
It'll be mohair and fingering or DK.
I'm totally going to knit up a DK version. My fave is this. There's the halo. It's pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I do love this. And I think you can do it. Like, I know there's a lot of people that collect Spin Cycle. I have to do some weights, but I was going to do...
You must.
Isn't that pretty? Jodi, I have your highlighter mohair.
That would be so cool.
So
I cannot wait to see that.
This is an old skate. Like, this is from our friend Anne in 2017 when she came to Edmonton for, like, look how old the Spin Cycle label is.
Oh my God.
This was a gift, which is part of the reason I haven't knit it, because I'm just hanging on to it. It's their Pussy Willow color, and I believe it's a color they still do, for sure. But it is awesome.
Oh my gosh.
So I think this is enough to do the hat in one skein of this, too. Isn't it pretty?
Don't you love
Yes.
knitting hats?
Jodi, so satisfying. Like a few,
especially DK weight and
a few
thicker.
evenings, not even of like casual knitting.
Yeah.
For sure you can get it done in the weekend. If you needed to, oh my gosh, so-and-so's birthday's on Monday or Tuesday, you can get this done on the weekend.
Do you leisurely, like if you're knitting in an evening, like do you like pick up a project, work for a little bit, and then pick up another project?
Not usually.
Okay.
Like,
me neither.
No, usually I stick with one.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty crazy about this hand spunny look. Like Zauberball, Crazy Zauberball would make
Hey,
a
I
great
got those
version.
Zauber balls.
You did.
I have picked.
And I think you gave me a DK one.
I did.
I should do that, Joe.
A lollipop yarn and a natural mohair.
So now my knitting is going to be full on gift mode, if I'm being honest. I'll share my sweater today, but I don't think I'm casting on another sweater till I don't know when. Yeah. Right? Like I'm going to do some gift knitting first.
Well, you guys, I don't want to like make anyone scared, but I think we'll have like 7 Saturdays.
Right.
6 or 7 Saturdays till Christmas.
Right. So I'm going to do a bunch of, and let me tell you, I feel like I'm ahead of the game. I've done 2.
Is the light blue one for this?
I think so. I wasn't sure if it would go on this or that.
Either.
Yeah,
either. Look at this.
I just think this one, it's like,
yeah,
I would buy that off the shelf.
Is Kim going to be at the Fiber Frolic?
Yes.
Oh, yay.
So Kim is Flock Fiber. She's going to be in Edmonton this weekend. She just started dyeing mohair. Let's keep the demand up.
Yes.
I actually, it's in my, I should message her.
3 Christmas gifts.
I know, Jodi. I'm so like, what?
Would Georgia like this? Who's that for?
She is so picky.
She likes purple.
She is so picky.
Yeah.
I knit this just because I thought, to see if it would work.
We do have, if anyone's looking, we do have this yarn in thegrocerygirlsknit.com. If anyone's looking.
Let me tell you, there's enough yarn. You can do little mitts.
Yes.
Or 2 hats.
Yeah.
Out of one ball.
We sold several skeins in the last 2 weeks. I think people really loved seeing. A lot of times.
This fried my mind that you could do this with a self-striping yarn.
A lot of times people think, sock sets or whatever, or self-striping.
Mm.
It's mainly for socks. I mean, I think most of the time people use them for socks.
Right.
I was gobsmacked.
I thought so too, Joe. And I mean, it comes with a gray mini. You could hold that double and do your cuff with the gray, or do some at the top. Like you could use the sock set both colors.
Yes.
Anyway, super fun. And fun for, I think, the knitter to knit. And I also think it's something that people will really love.
Stripes.
A cool hat that nobody else has.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I love it.
I don't know. I'm a little hat obsessed, Jodi. I know where you're coming from.
Yes. I can't tell you how many hats I have. It's gross. You know what I was thinking of doing?
You wear one every day.
I was thinking there's probably, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Probably a dozen hats, maybe 10 hats that I have that I don't usually go to. I'm going to go drop them at the homeless shelter.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I know the police do a thing where they collect some stuff too. I have a bunch.
Yeah.
And if I'm being honest, I don't see your hair from November to March.
Are you surprised? I'm surprised I'm not wearing a hat today, if I'm honest.
Me too. You wear them every day. You should have a bunch.
Yes.
And feel free to wash them.
Actually,
you wear them a lot.
There was a homeless guy outside of 7-Eleven last night, and I really wish I had a hat in my car.
Well, maybe he'll be back there today.
Maybe I thought of putting one in
I
my
bet
car.
you'll see him again.
Yeah, I've thought of putting a few in my car. Yeah.
Jodi, that's a great idea.
Yeah. Anyway, and I keep money in my car. I shouldn't say that. Like $5, but 3 or 4.
And she never locks her car.
$5 bills in the old ashtray, because if people are, you hate, like, whatever people need, right?
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, Tracie.
Fun. Really fun.
Yes.
I'm on the hat train. On the hat train.
Jordan would like you to order wrapping paper, or let someone know how you order the wrapping paper, flower paper for the customer service.
Oh, okay.
Just while I was thinking.
Okay.
Okay. Should we talk about what we're knitting or what we're wearing?
Yes, you go.
Because I'm going to take this off so I can show what my next thing is.
Okay.
I don't know the name of this. Do you remember? Oh, God, I should have. You guys, this was a last minute thing. It's got to be Elisa Much.
I don't remember.
Has to be.
I do remember you modified it.
Or was that? I think I modified the
chunky one.
The Jodi shawl.
Well, I knit you a
X's
Jodi
across the bottom.
That's the hipster. I knit your Jodi.
Oh yes, I knit a hipster with only one roll of that.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
I don't know what this is. And let me just go check on your Ravelry page just a second. What? It's not on there?
Shocking, Tracie.
What? Jodi, I can't find that project anywhere.
See? It would be great for reference.
Here's the thing. The only reason I do Ravelry pages is my brain will not remember anything.
Mine won't either.
So someone's saying, is it a Pure Joy? And no, it's not, because Pure Joy doesn't have the stripes.
Yes,
But it's similar.
Oh, they have the wedges.
It's all wedges, Pure Joy, and then it's got just the single, like the eyelet rows that are in a contrast color. Pure Joy, if you haven't knit it and love crescent shawls, it is a fantastic project.
Yeah.
It's great for travel knitting,
Yeah.
the peaceful knitting where you don't have to think about I love that project.
Do you think
Hohi Locatelli.
I was gonna say, do you think this is Hohi's? I think it might be.
I honestly no, I don't.
You don't?
I don't know.
I have an end that I didn't weave in.
I literally, I'm blanking. I'm not sure.
I think this is a Hohi Locatelli.
I don't think so.
Looks like affection shawl.
It's not a color affection.
No, I've never. Juju?
Okay, Vincent says Slow Curves. I'm not sure who that's by either. Is that's a Hohi, isn't it?
This is either Hohi or Lisa Much.
I feel like it's. Oh yes, I love
Slow Curves by Hohi.
I don't think that's it.
Let me see. No, it's not.
It's not Huhui, or how you pronounce that?
Jujui?
No, that's not how you pronounce it.
Huhui?
It's
That must be
something in Argentina.
Well, because the J's are H's, right?
I don't know.
Huhui?
I don't know.
Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, it's gorgeous. It's knit and spun right round yarn.
Oh, yes.
But we have no idea what the pattern is. Good news for me. The show notes, I have no idea. I actually think it's something by Lisa Much.
Diamis?
Oh, that sounds familiar.
It does sound familiar.
Ooh, somebody is on it.
It's not Andrew Mowry.
No. I'm 99% sure it is.
Lisa Much. Lisa does these
No,
wedges.
it's not that one. Because that one's got all points on it. Anyway, I'm sure if we took time to go through Lisa's patterns, we would find it. But
Okay.
sorry, it's not in there. I'm 99% sure it's one of
Okay,
hers.
you guys.
I'll link her pattern page.
Yeah.
And then people can browse.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay, so last time we launched our Grocery Girls kit, right?
Yes.
2
weeks ago.
Yes. So
Thank you.
I just want to remind you what this yarn.
Hey, you didn't give me the heads up. My socks are upstairs. That's okay.
Just want to show you how it knits up. So this is our yarn, and if you started at one end and hold two of the blue and go up, or the two of the pink, right?
So you're holding the gradient, the same colors together.
Yeah. Serge, maybe. I've knit serge. I thought, wouldn't it be fun?
This is so fun, Jodi.
To hold one end of the blue and one end of the pink and knit the whole thing. I literally had a nugget this big.
So this is a new cowl. So you also held it with mohair. So you've got 2 strands of the gradient fingering,
Yes.
and you held it with a natural mohair.
Yeah.
It's like you're being cuddled.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. If I was to write the pattern, I think I would probably take off.
What do you mean if?
I don't think I am. It's a recipe. I can write it down if anyone wants it.
You should write it somewhere. Like you can put it in Ravelry as a free download, Jodi.
Yeah, that's what I could do. Just
so
one PDF
you could
with a
do
picture.
less stitches and then it would be longer. Like if people wanted to keep
Right.
knitting all their yarn out, it would just be a little bit longer. And
Yeah.
I love that idea too.
So I held, mohair with 2 strands of fingering, 1 strand of mohair on a 6mm needle.
I love it. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, 124 stitches, you guys, and that was
look
it.
how it transforms. Like it really does.
Yeah, this was just drop stitches. This was just yarn over, knit one, and then the next round you drop the yarn overs.
So the yarn is Shirley Bryan yarn, and it's her deconstructed fade. So if you look that up on her website or her Instagram, she does these amazing fades on a single skein of yarn.
But isn't it magic to look at that?
Yes.
And you get this.
Yes. Yes. Totally. So these projects would all require one set. You have to get one set because these are all held double. So when you get your set, you get 2 perfectly matched 50-gram hanks, and you wind them into cakes, and you can either hold the gradient the same, the blues or the reds starting together, or you can knit socks, which, you know, a lot of people knit socks, finger
Hang on.
socks. So there's a million things you can, what we're
Look.
trying to say is there's a million things you can do with
These are
them,
Tracie
right?
socks.
Yeah. It is beautiful yarn. She's a crazy talent. And if you don't have any of your yarn, this is such a good time of year to put it on your Christmas wish list.
Yeah.
Hanukkah wish list. All the wish lists.
I use natural undyed mohair. I just wanted to let these colors marl and sing. I didn't want to add any
super,
other
super
colors.
pale gray, or like those super, super, super barely blue, like anything that's sort of in that very, very pale would work.
And that's the fun thing. You can get a totally different cowl by adding a different color mohair.
Yeah. Everybody that would do that would be, it would do something different.
I was just, as I knit this, you guys, this is...
Honestly, I feel like I want another set to do my hat with mohair.
You should take that.
No.
Okay.
I'm leaving them for other people.
But it's only in our kit, you guys. It's our winter kit, which you get the yarn, our exclusive candle, the winter logo stitch marker, the holographic sticker, 2 patterns exclusive to the kit for 2021, and a little recipe surprise. Holiday recipe surprise.
Yeah. So these are in the shop. Like they're a limited edition. These won't be made again. So if you guys really like them, and thank you to everybody that did get excited about them, because they've started arriving in mailboxes and people are very, very happy.
Yeah.
So even if you don't know what you want to knit with it at this point, the yarn is stunning.
Because it was knit with bigger needles, this I cast down one evening and finished the next lunch. Yeah, because you're knitting like 400 yards only, right?
And on a big needle. Needle. You know.
It was a joy.
I love a project where you use all the yarn.
Yeah.
Like where it's just, that was the perfect amount of yarn for that project.
I think if I did it again, would I add more drop sections?
Jode, I think you need to...
I'll just write up a recipe.
I think people would love a really beautiful cowl like this.
It's the one skein, right?
Yeah.
You could either use a DK and get the same result, or the fingering.
But the fade, where you don't have to do any manipulating of yarn and it does it all by itself, is freaking magical.
Yeah.
That her deconstructed fades are super amazing.
I actually ordered a couple of skeins in her shop because I just had the most fun watching this.
I have been collecting some of her yarn. Like, I'm not kidding you. I now have ideas. If I don't feel like knitting socks, I have ideas for other things now.
Yeah.
Thanks to you.
I love this.
Jodi, it's awesome. Awesome. I'm just trying to get all my little projects organized here.
Okay, well, you're talking about your next project.
Okay.
I am going to look on in my bought patterns to see what shawl this is.
Okay. Okay. I think you're going to be surprised by this. I think you're going to be surprised.
What have you done?
I know, it's not even knitting. Okay.
I'm obsessed. Oh my God.
Jodi, I think there's a lot of people out there that are going to love this. Now, when I learned to quilt a few years ago, one of the YouTube videos that I watched and was so helpful, this whole series, was by Erica Arndt. And she's a knitter, but she's a huge quilter. Her YouTube channel is Confessions of a Homeschooler. So obviously,
that's really cute.
Yeah, she lives in Colorado in the US, but she does all kinds of really fun crafts. And she's about to start, December 1st, she's about to start 2 alongs, like a quilt along and a stitch along. And she just released these 12 days.
Are you doing that?
12 days of quilty ornaments. So they're super cute little square or rectangle quilted ornaments.
Those are ridiculous.
They're so cute. But she also just released the 12 days of stitchy ornaments. And I thought I would start with this because I kind of think I know sort of how to do this.
Have every supply.
And they're tiny.
500.
And they're tiny. So these are both patterns on her website. I purchased both of these patterns. I think they're $10, but they're many pages and all these. Can I just say, cross stitch charts, not fun to deal with.
Or do you have a big magnifying glass?
Well, look at it.
I couldn't do that.
This is what
I'd
they
go
just
blind.
look like. I noticed in other patterns that I've used too, the squares are not as big and the colors aren't all colored in. Anyway, on my eyeballs, I have been getting used to it. A magnifier would be awesome.
Tracie, I
But they're
love
so
it.
cute. Erica's fantastic. And
Oh my
she's
God.
very, very energetic.
Look
like
at this jar with it's like a snow globe.
Yes. Her designs are adorable. Okay, I started with this one.
Please tell me that's for me.
Okay,
I'm just kidding.
I'm wondering, this is like a star. In her pattern, I took a little bit of liberty with colors. I changed colors.
You're making it what you...
I feel like you can do that, right? Can you do that?
No. Yes. Of course.
So I did a tonal. The star is 2 blues, but I think you kind of have to look pretty close to see that.
Now that you see that, I can see that.
Yeah. So I did a little bit of a gradient. I covered the back with a little bit of felt and did some super bad stitching with the date. It looks like
No, but
I gave it to a 4-year-old.
It's the whimsical handmade piece of shit that we love. Like, no, Tracie.
Oh my gosh, she has like no talent for this.
Okay,
Thank
can
you.
I just say, Susan B. Anderson would be proud of your stitching on the back.
I can't even tell you how much fun I had making this.
Yes.
The little these rings, I got them on Amazon in a 12-pack for like $23.
So affordable.
They came the next day.
Okay.
Which is exactly how long I'm willing to wait.
Okay.
The felt, I got a whole bunch of felt at Michael's. Different colors, and I did get the natural linen.
I have to say, I love the natural.
Me too.
Yeah.
I did buy white. Who am I kidding? I bought more than one, but I bought white and but I mean, one roll of this Ada cloth is going to make way more than 12 ornaments.
I love the natural look. And the thing that just over the top for me is your stitching on the back.
Okay, something else. Like I literally just about lost my mind threading my needle for this one.
How small is your needle?
Jodi, I have never had to deal with a needle like this. So you need to get 2 pieces of thread.
That looks like a cat whisker.
Stop it. It's just, so this thing saved my bacon. I'm hoping that I'm talking to people that like have not cross-stitched before. All the pros are going to be like,
they're laughing.
What is wrong with her?
I feel like you need one of those desk lamps
Yeah.
that have a light and a bit of a magnifier.
Yeah, totally. Or a big magnifier.
You probably. Oh.
So here's my second one. I
Tracie.
started the house because I thought it was so cute. And I've had to do ripping back. Do they call it that in cross stitch? I don't know.
Do you snip it out?
Yes. Because I've counted wrong, and like this inner thing was a rectangle because I counted wrong. So I was like,
Okay.
well, that's not going to work for the thing. It has to be a square.
Yeah.
Right? Or else it's going to look weird. So I ripped some of the
If-
back.
Okay, you're so adventurous that it doesn't have. I want to cross stitch with my pattern on the thing.
Oh yeah. See, yeah. There's that too.
Yeah.
I have some of that to share with everybody. But come on, how much do you love just the stuff?
Yeah.
Right? So
Look at you.
that's Michael's. And it's very affordable. How come these little things don't come wound on a bobbin?
Right.
Nobody wants that hank and have to, like, why don't they just come like this?
Yeah.
Let's have an uprising.
Donna said that needle threader is essential.
Oh,
for cross stitch.
let me tell you.
Did you need to go buy one or did you have one?
I bought like 6 so that I'm never without one.
Yeah.
These come in like a 3-pack.
Okay.
But let me tell you, the difference in trying to do it, I've never had to worry about threading a needle, like sewing on buttons or sewing things. It's never been an issue. So anyway, I'm enjoying this so much. And the patterns are great. I think I'm going to do all 12 of them. Look at the sled covered in presents. And the mug of tea. And the snow globe. Georgia wants me to do the snow globe next.
If I'm honest, the first thing that jumped out at me was the Christmas tree in the middle.
So cute, right?
And the sleigh and the house. And then this one and this one. I love them all.
Yeah, they're super, super cute. The little bonbon candy. So I'm doing some of these. I'm going to knit ornaments too, but if you know what you're doing, these really don't take as long as it makes it sound like I take. I'm a beginner. So, okay.
You're not, I wouldn't say, I mean,
This stuff is a nightmare to work with. I bought this. Oh, it feels very like, it's super iridescent, sparkly, which, come on, of course you need that in an ornament. I found it to be a complete nightmare to work with. So
does it catch? Like it's
stiffy?
Yeah.
Very like, not good. But I did buy this satin stuff. That's going to be better. Anyway.
So that's bad because a little thread of that sparkle.
Jodi, the middle of this, it has it.
I see it.
I was going to make everything on here that's white, I was going to do silver.
Oh my, and you said forget it after
No, it was a nightmare to work with. It was awful. But my point is, I think you guys would really love the patterns. And if I do any of the quilty ones, I'll let you know. But if you're into that stuff, she's got a quilt along. So for the whole month of December, one day is a stitch along, the next day is a quilt along. One day is a stitch along. So she's going to go through all of that. She's got a YouTube channel with a gazillion followers. So lots of people know about her already.
This does look like slow curves, but it doesn't.
With the stripes?
No.
I don't know.
It doesn't,
Jodi.
not with the stripes.
I feel like you went off the pattern and now we'll really never know what it is.
I feel
Way to go. Okay, and while we're doing cross stitch, can I just share this because it seems to make sense?
Love it.
Our friend Macks, the knitter, who we were already just talking about.
Did you buy one of these?
No. He sent us, so all the festivals were canceled last year.
Yeah.
And Festival Twist is a huge outdoor festival in Quebec, which we are wanting to go to.
We were slated to attend, and then
we totally were going to go. So there's a thing where they match up a designer with like a dyer, and they'll do exclusive patterns and stuff like that. Macks was matched up with this cross stitch designer. Is that right? It's the company is Fee Relax. This is who it is. F-I-L, Fee Relax. And so what they did together was a cross stitch kit. But it's like you were talking about. It's printed.
Wow.
So Macks did the illustration. He is an amazing illustrator, of course. So you get the kit. The kit is this, and it's launched. I'm showing it.
Woodland Creature Kit.
It's actually called Mysterious Forest, and you get this selection of cotton yarns.
It's so good.
You get everything. Is there a needle in there somewhere?
Yeah, right here.
Okay, good. There's a needle. There, literally, you can just start right away. There's instructions. All kinds of instructions on the back.
What a beautiful pairing! Because
isn't it nice?
Even, I mean, you talk about cross stitch, or we talk about quilting. It's all a crafty fiber related, thing that we love to do.
And this cotton feels amazing, and it's quite a bit thicker. So I think this would be really, gorgeous.
This is needlepoint.
Needlepoint. Okay, needlepoint. I don't think it's needlepoint, not I think it's needlepoint. You could be totally right. Yeah, you're probably right.
So is the difference cross stitch making X's?
Yes, cross stitch is making X's. This is just sort of like the die. So you're right. It is needlepoint. Thank you for that. It is needlepoint, but it's so cool that these two artists are together for the project, which I love. And Max's illustrations are so beautiful. And this cotton feels amazing.
The color palette is stunning.
And then you could take this little panel and either frame it. You could make a little pillow.
Oh,
Like there's lots you can do with it later, right?
I love this.
So anyway, this is a different kind of crafty thing. And if you wanted, I'll link it in the show notes. I don't really know where you can get it. I think at this, I think here at these guys.
Anything Max and Vincent do, you know the quality is 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
They don't scrimp. They don't cut corners. It is
So good.
top notch.
It just, you can see this personality.
Yeah.
That you would look at this and immediately know who the artist was.
Yes.
Because he's got such an amazing style. Distinctive style.
Yeah, I love that.
So we still have a bunch of cross stitch things that people have sent for giving. We have planned some giveaways for December, and I think one day is going to be stitching. And it'll be a package of cross stitch. It'll be this needlepoint.
Oh, I love
I think that'll be a
that.
fun one. So we're going to get some stuff together for some really fun giveaways. And I thought this would be fun to do it that way.
That's fun.
Someone really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So thank you for sending. Max and Vincent sent that to us.
I think I need a little candy. Look.
You should.
I had a Halls that I was. What kind do you like? Grape?
I like them all. Isn't that black currant?
I love black currant actually.
Yeah. I love them all. There's green apple.
And
The peach.
weenie.
And I normally don't like peach.
The peach is good.
I do like it. Yeah, it's really good. These, they're like, you get them at a restaurant, right? Did you buy these at the Costco restaurant place?
Yes.
Yeah.
A bag of candies.
Right. So like I've seen them at a nail salon or a
Mhm.
restaurant on the way out the door. I love Jodi. Such
They're
a good buy.
perfect.
Such a good buy.
They're
Thank you.
They're sweet, but just a little something sometimes in your mouth is all
This
you
one's
need.
cherry, which normally I
That's
don't
what she
like,
said.
but
Okay. Are you going to show your sweater?
when do you want to talk
Progress.
about sweaters? I've got sock talk. I've got tube talk.
What?
I've got a sweater.
Okay,
I've
I'm
got
going to talk about my
I've got a
sweater.
hoe.
I'm going to talk about my sweater because I don't have a ton of knitting.
Jodi. What? Oh my! Stop it.
Doesn't it look like aliens?
A little bit. Now
I
that you
love
said
it.
that, but it's
Yeah.
so cute.
Shane said, "Oh my god, it looks like aliens." I already thought that, but I think it's adorable. Just the way that I.
The colors are insane. Why do you so you knit it,
Because I put it on.
but you knit it a little bit cropped, so the width is okay, right?
I knit it a little bit cropped because
In the pattern, it calls for that.
I want to pull it down and get a couple of inches that way,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Then it'll pull. It won't be as wide.
It's so cute. Do you like it when you put it on?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
You guys, the lightness of this yarn, it just makes for the most beautiful fabric and a lightweight, cozy sweater.
It's ridiculous. I mean, I haven't knit with a yarn that's so different and had like a new experience.
Mhm.
And it just, every time I knit on this thing, I would just like smooth it out and think how much I was loving
I completely
the project.
agree. I didn't see
So,
your body finish.
This is mine.
Tracie.
So
it's so good.
I love it. Love, love, love it. This is the Express Yourself sweater, and we're knitting it for the Knit Collage Fall Knit Along. I did modify a tiny bit. I added black ribbing to the bottom.
Which is so good.
I really like that framing, right? So now the neckline will have black, and I am going to add black ribbing to my sleeves.
Are you ready for that now?
Yeah, one of them is.
Is
I
it
think this one.
Is it straight knitting, no decreases?
Straight knitting. And then you're supposed to do your color work, a
Mhm.
color work band.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm doing a color work band. I'm not going to do it. I just really love all of this color work. I'm not going to add any more color work.
So you'll just do the ribbing.
I'm going to do a little bit of ribbing, just like the bottom, and call it a day.
I think I might do the color work.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. I mean, it's really pretty.
I've got so much
I feel
left
like with
over.
your colors, I would do the color work.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
I don't know. I'm really like on the fence.
No.
That's why I haven't finished my sleeve, because I was like, should I be doing color? I don't think I'm going to, though.
I think you stick with your guns.
I think so.
I think you know what you could do is little blip like this.
Yeah. Maybe
with
I'll do
all 3
that.
colors.
Maybe I'll just do those little blips.
All 3 colors. Just do 3 rows.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Right?
Done.
Pop of something there.
That sounds, because I
really
do love
simple.
my colors.
And then bind off in black.
Yes. I have to say, this yarn, like for ribbing and stuff, and black, I was like, is that a knit or is that a purl? What am I doing here?
Let me tell you, it's almost
For black, it was hard with the boucle. Like, it's already bumpy. Even a knit stitch is kind of
like
bumpy.
this thing is never gonna fall apart.
Oh,
I
it's
could
so
cut
good.
this and not even reinforce a thing.
Yeah, it's so great. I've been loving knitting with it. The yarn is so beautiful. But I'm almost done. Like, look at my second sleeve. I'm super close.
Wow.
And
you are super close.
Every kit from Knit Collage came with this adorable little handmade with love rose. Mine's rose gold, but I bet you they got other colors too.
Yeah.
So I put mine in ages ago. So you get a cute little. So somebody was saying this yarn looks heavy. I can't even express how the opposite is true. It is not
It's
heavy.
knit on a 6.5. It's a bulky weight yarn.
It's bulky but airy. And I don't know what they do to it to
weighs
make it like that.
Nothing.
But it's going to be very warm.
It's cozy. Without feeling like you're being suffocated by a thick sweater.
So I just love our colors.
Oh my God, I love it.
I love yours.
They couldn't be any more different.
No. And yet I would switch too. Like
next time you're choosing my colors.
No.
I love this, but I would have been so happy with that.
Well, you can always knit another one.
I thought I needed a matching hat.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Jodi, come on. You can't have any reservations about how gorgeous yours is.
I don't. I love it so much. I just ripped it off the yarn ball.
This is actually a great pattern. If you were going to knit someone a sweater, I would say it goes so fast.
So fast.
You are not married to this project for very long at all.
No. I could have had this done if I wanted to.
Oh, without a doubt.
So what I did, you guys.
Jodi, that's beautiful.
I'm using the chart, the last Colorwork 3 chart, because it's an 8-stitch, not because. It's the biggest one and I liked this motif. And it's an 8-stitch repeat. So I'm knitting on a 6.
Did you measure your gauge for your
No.
on your sweater?
No.
That's stupid. Why would you do that?
I'm knitting on an 8mm needle.
Okay.
And I did 8 times 8 is 60. I did 64 stitches.
It's amazing.
And then I'm close to finishing.
So you're going to finish that one chart
and
then
I kind of went.
Is the top of this black?
Yeah, I'm doing it black.
Yes.
So it's just like a black.
Yes.
And then I'll do these little blips up here too. Like it's almost like I started the chart here and then turned it around and went back to the beginning. You know, like
wow.
So then I'm going to have a matching hat. Matching but not exact, which I love, right?
Yeah. Yes, I love it.
Because this is just ridiculously light.
That hat's amazing.
I hope it fits. I'll be able to block it. It's fit perfect.
It's going to fit. We will make it fit. So this is, and the yarn is Serenity yarn from Knit Collage, and it's yarn it's in their shop.
Yeah.
The pattern was a kit for the knit along, but they do have a couple of other, like there's a couple of sweaters that, or for sure, they bought free patterns too that you can knit in that yarn. So, you know, or you could buy the yarn and knit a different bulky sweater.
Exactly.
Right? Like the colors are incredible. Your neons are all new this year.
They have a palette that you'll find something for everybody.
Yeah. This creamy, it's called Parchment Heather. That's new this year.
Yeah.
I love this sweater.
So next time I'll be able to wear my sweater and my hat.
I'm super tempted to finish this and block it on the weekend, and then I'm ready to go for the next time we do this. Or just wear it a ton in between. I love the black and kind of pink and gold.
You were so close to finishing.
I really was. Look at that.
Yeah. Love it.
So, but I did like an about turn and started casting on a whole bunch of presents.
Well, and cross stitch.
Yeah, cross stitch.
Oh my God, you're so good and generous.
So
with your time.
spastic. And this has been living in the wool bag by Jezebel B. It's a great sweater bag, I have to say.
Look at that. Everything's in there.
And that's a bulky sweater. So
it's beautiful.
It's been
it even matches.
It's been a good project bag. Again, really light.
I have to say, can I just acknowledge this is the most people we've had live
It
on
is?
a regular, probably because it's a holiday.
I would think people are home.
Yeah, I love that.
I have seen all these comments saying, "What's your sweater? What are you wearing? What's your sweater?" I have been ignoring you, and I'm sorry.
Okay, it's your turn. We're all over the place.
This sweater is the Hamilton by Jose Paquin. It is knit in sweet fiber, worsted weight, in the rose gold colorway.
It's the cashmerino worsted.
No, this one's not. My Mountain Mist is cashmerino. This one's not.
That's beautiful.
It's an awesome sweater. I love it. I would recommend knitting it. It's just completely textured. I love this V of ribbing. I love it. It's basically just like a really nice sweatshirt. I
love the little bit of a boat neck.
Kind of, right? Yeah.
It's not
just a little bit.
Crew neck. Yeah,
it's not too wide. Like for me, I like that.
Yeah.
Somebody just said hello from Edinburgh. Hello.
Hi.
Last night I was in bed. My husband was out at hockey and I was in bed watching spooky videos on these ghost hunter guys that were down under the
catacombs. No.
I don't even know what it is. It is this underground area that used to be populated in Edinburgh, and it was bad. I shouldn't have been watching that right before bed.
Didn't you go there?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Are you scarred?
I didn't have ghost experiences down there, but I did not enjoy it at all. It was really spooky. So anyway, when she said Edinburgh, that came to mind.
No kidding.
Yeah. It's really fun though. If you're in Edinburgh and do a little ghost tour, I would totally recommend it.
Did you see a person in a kilt today? Is that more Scottish than Irish?
Well, they're Scottish. Edinburgh's in Scotland.
Oh yeah.
So I would assume there's guys only wearing kilts there, walking down the street.
Is that like a required uniform?
I would think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I don't have any more knitting, so
You don't have any tube talk?
That is quite judgy, if I'm honest.
Jodi! Well, you had so much tube talk last time.
Tracie, I have so much tube talk, but it's into the Macks update.
Okay, good. I'm doing tube talk. Tube talk!
I love it.
The last day we did our video, Jodi shared the new To The Macks Yarn Company color called Whoville.
Yes.
And that same day, I cranked a tube because I knew it would make the most awesome socks. So this is tube number 1, Whoville by To The Macks Yarn Co. Super adorable. I don't know what color.
Tell you what's available.
Oh, okay, good.
DK and Aaron. I'm out of fingering at the moment.
Well, it is super cute. Hot pink, tomatoey red, very beautiful greens. So like a modern Christmas, which fun. And that same day, I cranked another tube because I'm thinking Christmas gifts. I'm thinking, and this is a yak sock base.
It's kind of self-stripey.
Yak.
I love it.
Yeah, at this gauge, look how evenly speckled that is too. Like yours as well.
Okay.
But they're both.
That's amazing.
It's like super evenly speckled. This is the Yak sock by Vivid Yarn Studio, and it's her colorway Concrete Jungle.
It's beautiful.
What? It's so good. So that's another tube.
To add to your collection.
No, these will be gifts for sure.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm going to get... So now next time we do our video, I think I'll have lots of socks. Because I'm doing gifts from now on out, kind of, right? Like I'll finish this sweater for sure in a day on the weekend. Less than a day.
Do it folded hem so it's quicker? Or rolled hem?
I might. It's easier to do that on the machine. Do you do your folded hem on the machine?
No, because I dropped a stitch once when I did it. Yes, I have.
Once it didn't work, so that's it. Never again.
Yeah, garbage.
No, I can relate because I've been trying to make one of those cast-on bonnet things. maybe
Can't you
10.
just pay
No.
somebody for that?
Yes. Trust me. I've been looking on Etsy.
Does anyone have
Does
those
anybody
bonnets?
makes cast on bonnets for, and I know I can buy them from Erlbacher too, but I was on Etsy.
Do
And
people sell them?
I don't know. Like I get to a certain point, but then you drop a stitch and the whole thing's freaking garbage. Like
Right.
I should know how to do this myself, but now I'm at the point where I really just want to buy a few.
Yeah, totally.
Please.
Please make me some.
Oh, Heather.
Heather, DM Tracie.
Heather, if you wouldn't mind sending me a message on Instagram, I would love to purchase some from you. I would love that.
Yeah.
My skills are minimal with the whole sock machine thing, but I'm okay with that right now.
It's the impatient, I don't want to learn it, I just want it.
It's just like trying to fit in work and then other things. I need to dedicate time to be bad at the sock machine, to keep going and going and going and trying and practicing and not producing anything.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I need. I really would love a class. I learn really well when someone shows me, like in person.
So,
videos are fine, but they're not the same. Where you can't ask questions.
Yeah. Dean and Bean is
Yeah.
also a circular sock company.
Yeah.
They make 3D printed sock machines. They are ridiculously cool. But they make one, they have a thing for one where, you know, the little teeny, they use, instead of loops of yarn that you hang, it's a little tiny metal ring. So you're never going to cut it.
So you make the bonnet just like the one you got, but you add those rings on.
No, you make it as you do it. I saw one.
Oh, okay. But okay.
Yes, I think
I want the same. That's what I want to do. I want to add the rings
because they are split rings. They're like little keychain rings.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Vincent. Hello, Vincent.
I want one too. Tracie, I'll pay you to pay Heather to get me one of those too.
I will just get us some.
Okay.
I will pay.
Mine, it's so new, you guys, but I've snipped a couple.
Oh,
but I just pull up another thread. I pull up another.
I must have been, I don't know what the last.
I've used it a lot, so I probably, I cut the shit out of yours.
Oh, and like, it's just like, what?
Yeah.
So now I have my waist yarn just hanging because I don't want to use my bonnet anymore.
Well, I don't use my bonnet much anymore because I use waist
because
yarn.
it's wrecked.
Yeah.
No, that's hilarious. Heather. So excited. Thank you for offering. You are the best. I literally was on Etsy Googling that stuff. Like cast on bonnet. Etsy has the worst search engine.
The worst.
It's awful. So anyway, I found squat.
Yeah.
Is what I found. Okay. You're done with knitting? Sock talk.
What?
Sock talk.
Can you please show your socks?
Oh.
And talk about them and tell us that they're going to be published tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure that this pattern's not quite out yet. I hoped to have it out today. I will. It's so close. Like it's super duper close. I even have pictures, which it's the worst part for me. So these were my little mini skein, stay cozy socks that
Is that what you called them?
Yeah. So there's a little bit of a colorwork band by the toe. The gray does have mohair, just the gray, the main color. So your heels and toes are really fuzzy and your cuff.
That little bit of halo is amazing.
It's crazy, that little bit, how cozy this is.
Well, and how durable, that's silk. So how durable is that going to be?
Well, and that's the added bonus. It does make your stitches a little bit tighter in that area. Not to the point where you're like, can't knit it. But I have to say, these are beautiful. I think the color yarn that, this is from the Creative Knitter. She's actually got, she still might have a few pre-orders in her shop. She did a pre-order for a set that includes the gray and the 8 minis, not the mohair.
Right.
But you hardly need any mohair. So, and plus mohair is totally optional. You do not need to use the mohair. So these are done. And they're very close to being published.
I think they're incredible.
Thank you.
The colors, I asked her for a TK set.
Well, maybe that'll be coming down the pipe too for her to have in her shop. She just opened a yarn shop. She's a tad busy. But
how does she do it?
I don't know. Steph's awesome. She's really, really great. People should follow her on Instagram. She does lots of chatty Instagram stories and stuff.
Did you know?
But these were really... Wait till you see the test knitter versions.
I can't wait.
Oh, I want to do another pair of these just for fun.
Uh-huh.
Because George is like, I would like a pair of those, but no stripes and all purple and
Make her shorties.
yeah, they have to be shorties.
Really?
She only likes shorties.
Okay, good.
So I feel like I might crank a tube and then just do the color work portion and call it a day. Like do toes and
yes.
yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. But these are just a striped sock and then a little bit of color work. So
Did you know there was a yarn store in Leduc that opened?
no.
Yeah.
Well, how come we haven't gone there? Our favorite restaurant is out there.
That's what. Okay, so the February before COVID,
Yeah.
almost a year and a half, 2 years ago, they opened. Timing.
Wow,
Right?
that's a long time ago.
But
But
then
they've
they
been
had,
open the whole time?
well, they had to go online for a while, but they're open. She bought, anyway, I met her. She came. She did a pickup order for To the Max.
For her shop? Like, is she carrying to the Macks Yarn?
No, but she got some stuff for Advent boxes. Anyway,
Ah,
I had no
that's
idea. I
cool.
said, she's right on Main Street. She said, I'm a stone's throw from Habaneros.
I was going to say, where are you in relation to the Mexican
Yes.
restaurant? Because that's what I know.
Yes.
Well, then we're going to have to go.
Yes.
Yeah. We've
I
got a
had
plan.
no idea.
And Days with Gray is in Leduc. We need to plan a little mini road
I
trip.
think that should be next Friday.
Sure. I am available. And I got a hoe. It's a little bit of hairy hoe.
Look at you.
One sock for my poor husband who loves hand knit socks. But this is
Oh, it's so good.
Patton's Croy yarn. And I think it's called Sidewalk Colors.
That looks like you bought it. That's so good.
It's a good one, right? It
Yeah.
turned out great. One of my favorite.
Blackbird Knitting and Embroidery in Leduc.
I'm a cross stitcher, and I just learned what
You fall into both those
I just learned what
categories.
needlepoint looks like. So I feel like we should go there. Yeah, but this is just kind of a nice ribbed sock. My husband says these fit amazing. It's got a little ribbed heel flap.
That's really beautiful.
Thanks.
That's like
My goal is to get one more done for Christmas. It's on a bigger needle. Patton's Croy is sport weight yarn. It's not fingering weight sock yarn. So it's awesome to knit with.
I love how that kind of gradiates. You're still not like, it's kind of striping, but it's still in that neutral kind of gray family that adds
Yeah.
some interest without adding crazy colors.
Totally.
Not everyone wants crazy colors.
I mean, and I said the Patton's Croy, that I was in love with Yarn Hero. I am equally in love with Patton's Croy, and it is like the most budget friendly, hand spunny looking yarn.
I agree.
You can get, like, we get it at Michael's here in Canada, and it's I think $8 a ball. So you need two balls to do a pair of most long socks. So I get 2 of the gray and 1 of the black, and that's enough to do socks for my husband.
Right.
So that's it.
Okay, I'm just gonna send this to our group while I'm thinking of it.
Okay.
Oh, did you know you can change? Okay, so I have giant font. Like, I'll show you.
Yes, I know.
I have giant. You could probably read
We
my
can
text from there.
read Jodi's text from across
That
the
was
room.
pre-bifocals, but
Right.
still, I so appreciate. I still love it.
Right.
But I had to do it on my MacBook.
Oh, yes.
Did you know you could do it?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But you have a new one.
Yes.
Mine's really old.
You
I
should get
I
yourself
need a new one. I am gonna get one. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
And I do have one more sock that I really haven't been working on a lot, but I tell you, when I pick it up, I love this so much. High Country Wool came out with a specific sock base, non-superwash. It's called Sock Plus, 90% fine merino, 10% nylon, non-superwash yarn.
Yeah.
And I don't know why this is different. It feels velvety and kind of like chenille. Like, it just feels so soft and different to me than regular sock yarn. It must be the way it's spun. I don't know anything about that.
I'm kind of baffled at why this feels so different than other non-superwash.
Like, it feels like what was that yarn that she had at Hugh Loco that was botanically dyed?
High Country Wool.
No, remember that one we bought? It is over at High Country Wool, but she had it originally.
I forget the name.
I do too, but it feels like that, but a fingering weight sock
Yes.
version. It's very soft. What I'm trying to say is it's super soft and beautiful. I think a sweater would be amazing in it. This color is called Picnic Rock, and it's a smoky mauve, which
it's so good.
I love. And then I just started my heel. The colors in this palette are really, really cool. This one's called Imogen Pass. And
I love the name Imogen.
Coral.
Oh, it's so good.
So
Yeah.
that's going to be that sock. And it's
I love it.
just a super easy textured sock pattern. I'm just knitting away at it. I am loving, this is just knitting because I love the way it feels. Like I don't know when I'm going to finish these socks. I don't know who I think they're for me. I hope they're for me. But,
well, that's, yeah.
Right?
Colors
like
are
I
perfect.
didn't cast them on as a gift.
Yeah.
I didn't have any real purchase, but I can't wait to.
I love that basket pattern.
Me too.
God, that
An
adds
easy,
so much
easy texture, right?
But look what it just adds so much to the sock, and you put it down and you know exactly where you are.
Exactly.
It's so knittable.
Totally. I mean, I don't need a written pattern at all, and it really does show the texture really well.
It's beautiful. Those pearl bumps are really beautiful.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Yeah, beautiful.
So that's living in my little crazy bag from Black Mountain Yarn Shop. The Oh Wow canvas.
It's so sturdy.
Aren't they fun?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Love it so much.
So that's that. That is the end of sock talk for me, Jode. Sock talk, done.
There was a couple of patterns that I actually meant to top-down stockings. Okay, this is a brand new pattern.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I saw
Yuki Knits has a brand new top-down stocking pattern. It's a really beautiful pattern. It's new, and it has all these motifs, so you guys get to totally customize and make it yourself. Make it your own for each person you're knitting it for. I just thought these were so beautiful.
It's completely gorgeous. And that is one of my favorite projects ever, knitting stockings for people. Because you can knit crazy colors, and it's something they keep forever.
Yes. Guess what?
What?
Today's the last day for the coupon code.
What's the coupon code?
Joy.
Okay.
I don't know. What's the pattern?
Top
down Christmas stockings is the pattern.
Wow. 24 motifs, and you can mix and match,
you guys.
So one good pattern.
I thought this was beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Look at the little penguins. And there's teacups.
Look at the truck or whatever that is.
It's a truck with a Christmas tree in the back.
So cute.
You guys. There's mittens. There's two little mice. I thought that was really sweet.
Okay. That's it for knitting for me, Jode, but
me too.
Not the end of shopping. You've got one thing to share?
No. It's the only thing I took out.
Good, because I have a pile.
So I don't remember ordering this, but I think I did because I saw it. Do you want to open that?
What the heck? Crazy, sexy Lulu bat.
I thought everyone needed to know about Pancake and Lulu because it's that beautiful.
How come you didn't tell me?
Because I forgot. I even fucking forgot ordering it. I mean, I ordered this until it came. It's Pancake and Lulu. Her name is Amy, and she is a beautiful. You can open it.
Look at that.
I'm never gonna do anything with these. But
that's a shame.
I thought, okay, I might do like weaving or something down the road.
You know who? Oh, I wonder if Max knows about this. He probably does.
Her bats are so whimsical and so fun. Look at the sparkle and the color changes.
This one's called Sea Witch.
There's neon, there's purple, teal.
It's 50 to 70% merino, and then it's got everything in it. Alpaca, locks, mohair, Angelina, tussa silk, walls, like bamboo. She's gone crazy just adding these beautiful fibers. I love the neon.
Look at that. You see hints of purple.
This as
guys.
yarn is,
The black little blips.
can't imagine. Okay, so last time, remember I ordered that fiber
Yeah.
and I didn't know it was, that's
Yes.
what I ordered. So many people offered to spin it,
Oh.
but then somebody nominated their friend who
Love that.
is a primary healthcare worker and a new-ish spinner, and they spin together, and she's like, I think she would just really love that as a surprise. So this girl did not know she was getting the fiber. You put together a beautiful package.
We hooked her up.
As our shipper. So that fiber has found a new home.
She didn't
a
leave an
happy
email.
home.
Did you see her
I didn't.
email?
I'll have to go look.
Yeah.
So, but everybody that volunteered to spin it, I couldn't get over how
People
nice.
are so generous with their time.
Totally.
Yeah.
I have since switched to the yarn club, which was so easy to do. So you're still going to see Long Way Homestead yarns, just not fiber.
Right. That's
Jodi,
funny.
Pancake and Lulu. So they do yarn.
DK Sparkle. DK Sparkle.
Jodi.
Crime Scene Knits is here. I watch your podcast sometimes.
Jodi. We met her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You had me at Sparkle.
Jodi, that's amazing.
But look at, it's like teals and dark, like
So,
charcoal and
Bird of Passage, Indie Untangled special. This is your Indie Untangled shopping.
that's what it was. Oh my god.
Where did I get this?
You're so funny. I couldn't remember just finding on
No,
Instagram.
where is she from? New Jersey, handmade in New Jersey. Okay, her ball bands are purled paper. Pearly. This is my people. Like the
Yes.
sparkle.
She's a girl who loves sparkle. So Amy, your fiber is amazing. Your yarn is beautiful. I love the sparkle and you're whimsical.
This is like almost like a light worsted. It's 211 meters on 100 grams.
Isn't worsted 200 meters?
Yes, that's what I mean. Like this is barely over that. So it's even in between a worsted and a DK.
It's not a DK.
She's calling it DK, but
Okay.
it is 211 meters, 230 yards. Like
Yeah.
usually it's like 230 meters or something like that. Anyway,
Yes.
somewhere in the that range,
Yeah.
right? So perfect for.
Oh, I love
I
it.
love the colors. What are you gonna make?
I don't know.
Hat?
No, probably crank socks.
Okay, that would be even better.
Right?
Yes.
Maybe it'll be a gift to somebody one day or a
Why
giveaway.
not just do it for yourself? Like,
Yeah.
how much fun
I
is a
love
spark?
it.
Like, how much sparkle DK do you have?
That's so funny that
None.
I didn't even read that Indian Tangled special. Yeah, that's where I got it. I did go to that show.
What do you?
You guys, that was awesome.
Tell me about it.
So remember I told you I bought a virtual ticket? I've
Yeah.
never done that before.
I didn't think you'd actually go.
I can't believe I remember
Me
if I'm
either.
honest. But it's like they have like you just entered all these shops, like it was Indie Untangled, but then you would click on the link to the shop you wanted to go to, all these people participating.
Were they Zooms?
No, it took you to like basically their websites. And they would have, that link would take you to their website, which
I
had the
get it.
Indie Untangled, a lot of them had the Indie Untangled specials.
So it was a special link. Like you would only be able to use that link because you purchased the ticket.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's like a secret access
Yes.
to these shops for indie.
Yes.
For okay.
And most, if not all, had an Indie Untangled special.
Yeah.
It was really cool to do that.
Yeah, that
To
is cool.
participate, not being able to go.
Virtual events,
Yes.
really. I think this pandemic has sort of refined that idea that you can have a festival and people from all over the world can attend. I love that.
She's got nice handwriting. Cute little sheep. Yeah, that was fun.
Jodi, that's exciting.
It's fun to get things what you don't even remember you ordered. It's all
It happens a
coming-
lot for you.
It's all coming back to me.
Okay, speaking of things I didn't remember I ordered,
This is so funny.
Jodi, so funny. She comes over this morning and she goes, look, I bought a Wool Baron Advent skein. I only need the one cake.
Yeah.
Here, you can have it. And I said to her, what the hell? This is a Wool Baron Advent skeins for both of us.
That's hilarious.
So we have, the Wool Baron, Louise, is an Alberta dyer. She is amazing. She does self-striping yarn. You must check her out. This is her Advent set. It
Let me just
comes
say-
with a little something something.
I cranked the tube. It's amazing.
Okay, don't tell me, but tell me later what's in here.
I have no idea. I don't remember.
It feels like a tape measure.
It is.
Spoiler alert!
I was gonna say I didn't get one. I did. It's
But we just thought, okay, so now that we've each got these tubes or whatever, we're gonna make socks, that this would be a really fun Advent giveaway.
Are we gonna
So-
add it to that, or is it totally separate?
I think this would be fun.
Okay, perfect.
What
I
do you
love
think?
It.
It would be
Yes,
amazing.
because it's stripes.
Yeah.
And stripes.
Yeah. So Stripes yarns, these are Advent
you
skeins. You're
guys.
really not supposed to open them till December 1st. Jodi already has a crank tube.
I have something
Don't.
to say about that too.
Don't be that person. But the ladies at I mean, we've been waiting for this book to come out for ages, since we knew Vera had a book coming out. Vera Valimaki and Lina magazine published. So Vera has these amazing 20 beautiful patterns in this book. I can't even get over how gorgeous this book
It's stunning.
is.
It's a coffee table book.
It's linen
Yeah.
on the finish on the outside, and it's got the beautiful little ribbon place mark so that you know where you're knitting. There's a sweater in here that I want to knit, well, more than one. This is such a beautiful book, but Lina asked us if we would like to take a peek at it and possibly do a
Oh, that's
giveaway
beautiful.
or whatever we want. Here's Vera's shawl. Actually, if you go to Lina's Instagram, you'll see a big video of Vera and the Lina ladies talking about all the patterns.
Oh, that's pretty.
Venny is the one that I think I need to knit first.
Oh, look at that little bit of lace at the bottom. Is it a cardigan or a pullover?
It's a pullover. So it's a
That's
striped
beautiful.
round yoke neck.
Oh.
That's what it looks like.
So
there
gorgeous.
are sweaters, there's socks in here, there's little beautiful hat, there's accessories, sweaters, all kinds of things.
Yeah. Congratulations to Vera. This is a really beautiful,
It's so
beautiful
gorgeous.
book.
I actually think this would be such a treat for a knitter to have as a gift.
Very fashion forward in a lot of these patterns. Like her shapes aren't I don't want to, they're not,
It's very modern.
she has modern ways of constructing and shaping her garments.
I honestly think too that Vera is one of those designers
That's gorgeous.
that you can kind of look at somebody's sweater and go, oh, that's got to be a Vera pattern.
Yeah.
Like she's got this beautiful style that now,
Oh, that's
my gosh,
pretty.
she's
That
just got
tunic.
the coolest stuff. Striped tunic, and I mean, I don't know if you've knit stripes. I couldn't recommend knitting stripes more. I'm wearing my ship shape sweater all the time.
all the time.
At home. I love it. So this book is stunning. It's, I think, 200 pages. It's got 20 patterns. Everything. Cardigans, pullovers, this beautiful little kind of a flowy tank on the front. These are all her knitted patterns. So Lina was very generous. I think they sent one for us to give away and one for us to keep, but we're going to give them both away with the
Striped socks.
yeah,
Stripes on stripes.
right.
It was like it was destined to be together.
Oh my gosh, how could you not put this
Right.
together? So thank you to Yona and Cindy for thinking of us. Congratulations to all of the ladies and Vera.
Well done.
We were so lucky to spend a few days with Vera when
Yeah.
she came to Knit City.
She was our gal. She was our gal. She was
Oh
awesome.
my gosh. And
Other than hiking a lot, I feel like we would do a lot of stuff together.
other than all that exercise, I really connected with
I
her.
loved her.
But she really, I've never seen anybody before that. I guess Hohi was the same. They knit all the time.
Yes.
Like you think, when do they have time to knit? They never put it down. She was working on a sweater and her needles were going all the time. Like she's got it tucked under her arm, walking
You're
around.
right. They are knitting
They
all the time.
never put it down. So it's not like they make time for it. It's just, it's always happening.
Yeah.
So that was really fun. Anyway, a treat. That's when I test knit her Brioche Cowl, remember?
I love
That's
that
a great cowl. I'll bring that out again because that was really, really, really an awesome pattern. I think people would love it. It's a great gift knit.
The color she used in that.
Yes. And I totally copied her because it was
I
such a
know.
great pop
Yeah.
of color. But anyway, we actually have stripes in our shop too.
We do.
We do have stripes. We're carrying lots of books and
Yes.
magazines, and we love that people are coming to us to find them.
Yeah.
So all of these new things that you see coming out, like, you know, Amy's worsted book and on the new Linas and the new Pom-Poms, we're always going to be ordering those.
I meant to ask you, what about Hohi? It's a new book.
We've got Interpretations 8 is on the way. We've got that too coming.
Pom-Pom Winter that can start to ship tomorrow is in the shop.
I think today. I saw a thing on Instagram.
Sorry, you're right. November 11th. Today is the day it can ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So we do, yeah.
Everything we list, I know you see pre-orders other places. I don't want to have to hold packages and hold orders. So if it's in our shop, it's available to ship.
Yeah. It's on the way.
Yeah.
And we're just so lucky. There's Julie Aslan is the distributor here in Canada. What a great people to work with.
I meant to say they sent some goodies in the box. 2 things.
Oh.
Some skincare. 2 little. Yeah.
That's
I
exciting.
think they were both for me, but I don't know.
Probably.
I meant to bring them. I have them set out still.
Oh my goodness.
That's a beautiful.
So we're going to do that giveaway. We'll put it up in Ravelry. But we have another fun one that we want to do on Instagram too this time that's also Advent related.
Yes.
So what else have you got going on, Jodi Brown?
Oh, this is really fun. I know.
Oh my God, I forgot your thing. I have to go upstairs. Okay, talk about this.
Okay, so Heartwood Candles is a local to us company. I ended up finding her on Instagram.
Okay, I can't.
They're luxury soy candles. They're toxic free, but she puts her own spin on it, right? Because candle is a candle is a candle, right? I have one burning almost constantly if I'm awake. She uses the most beautiful vessels. This one actually is like kind of like an opalescent holographic vessel. This one is called Energy, but look inside what she's done. These are stones that kind of just melt and soften into the wax as you burn it. The smell, this one's kind of like a clean laundry for me. I bought this for Tracie because I think she loves kind of linen and laundry and cotton. But this is so beautiful. She's local. She's in Fort.
Like Edmonton?
I think she's Fort Saskatchewan.
Ooh, that's close.
But I'm going to show you a couple of other things, you guys, because you're going to, as knitting people, you're going to see.
I think people love the idea of a little gifty at this time of year.
Okay, she does. You guys, I don't know how she's bottled Fruit Loop scent.
Oh.
But it is.
Oh, that's so cute.
Those are wax she's made.
That is so cute.
And it literally smells like that lemony, fruity. That's
so can
I got that for you.
What?
Yeah. You burn it with those.
It smells so good. So these are wax?
No.
These are crystals.
Yeah, they're.
So do you leave them on there?
Yeah. She does a birthday cake candle where the inside is all candied sprinkles.
Okay, the glass is opalescent.
Her vessels are amazing.
Wow.
I just want to find. Okay.
Jodi, thank you.
This, you guys, look, she does little knitted cluster balls.
Oh, that's okay.
She
that's
doesn't
so
do just
cute.
vessels. She also does a single standing candle.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
That's adorable.
Thank you. Oh, this one is Energy. Oh my God. You have to follow her on Instagram. She's amazing.
Okay.
She does holiday scents. This is pear and honey. There's a bubble up. But she does really cool, like, different candles.
Okay,
I love
so
her.
listen, if you're a candle person, you can never have enough.
No. This one I thought you might like because it's kind of like laundry.
I love it, Jodi. Yeah, it
That's what I
totally
kinda
smells
thought.
fresh like that.
Her scents are not subtle, which means you really smell it in your house when you're smelling it. It's not overpowering, but it's not like, ooh, I can barely.
Energy, as if I couldn't use more of that.
This is good.
This
juju.
is perfect. Oh, I love it. And you're right. It
I'm
smells.
cleaning your aura.
It's filthy. It smells slightly citrusy and slightly, it's like lemon and cotton laundry
bit.
mixed together.
Yeah.
Okay. I would have chosen that myself. Thank you so much.
She does some pop-ups around.
That's beautiful.
But I've only ordered online for her.
Wouldn't it be fun to have an in-person one-day thing?
People could come see us?
Well, like have a little, I mean, that's what the Fiber Frolic is, but even things that aren't yarn, like
I know.
these candle people that you love.
Love it.
Okay. This is crazy. Now, our friend Amanda Kafka, who is such a good crafty jackalope, she's an amazing designer and she's got a great online shop and we just love her. Her mom is an artist. Her mom is a ceramic artist. And we've always seen her yarn bowls and stuff at Knit City. They're stunning. They're like little works of art.
Did we meet her in person?
Yes.
Okay,
So we've met Nancy Walker. Her business is Nancy Walker Studio. And she does whimsical, almost like woodland themed, but there was a really cool yarn bowl she had with an octopus and all the tentacles. And I just thought to myself, how am I ever going to get that home?
It was
right
stunning.
when you're traveling by plane. Nancy sent us a gift. I opened mine already. This is yours. It says Jodi.
What is that?
It's
Talking pin? What is that? What does that mean? Ooh, Nancy.
It's just this really cute little, I don't know. Like,
I mean,
it
it's
doesn't,
adorable. I would have that. You know,
but she does, I guess she does do pins. I've seen her shawl pins at Knit City. But she sent these yarn bowls.
Oh, I love the chicken so much.
They're so beautiful. This has yarn ball and little hedgehogs.
Oh, mine's an owl. Look how whimsical.
Aren't
That
they
is
beautiful?
I think, how many times have I said whimsical today?
But it's so fitting.
I love that.
Like every little detail. These are a really special yarn bowl.
It's so beautiful.
Don't
Nancy.
you love that it's like
Thank you.
white?
Yes.
And
yes.
all the details are textured. And she also sent these little flowers.
What do you do with them?
So I went to her shop and I thought, okay, what am I, like, does this fit on, like, what am I not getting? It's just to sit on your, it's just like a little tchotchke. But isn't it beautiful?
You know what I think I would use this for? Because I don't traditionally use yarn bowls like a yarn bowl. I think I would put candy in here. Chocolate.
I'm just going to load this thing to the brim with chocolate.
I mean, I love it.
I mean, whatever you choose to use it with, it is really a work of art. They're so beautiful. I can't
look at the chicken, you guys.
believe that Nancy wanted to send these
so much.
Thank you so much.
Is Amanda here this morning?
I actually haven't seen her.
Is.
She's probably a busy lady.
Doing what?
Who are we kidding? She's sleeping.
Designing.
She's having a right. These are just incredibly gorgeous.
Now, for our viewers,
Nancy's got an Etsy shop.
Okay, perfect.
So you can purchase, and I mean, these, when they're handmade like this, they're one of a kind. One of a kind pieces of art.
Her octopus, you guys.
Any of them.
There isn't any that I've seen that I think, oh, I'm not sure I love that. She's a beautiful potter.
Totally.
Look at your little mice.
Oh, no, they're
hedgehogs.
I think they're hedgehogs. They're actually knitting hedgehogs because that's their yarn.
Oh my god, I love it.
It's stunning. I could not. I would choose it. It's so beautiful. Even just to have like little balls of mini skeins all balled up in it, like as a storage, like
candy.
However you choose to use it, it really is.
Okay. Could we do a left turn?
It's so beautiful. Thank you, a million thank yous.
Yellowstone.
Jodi, what took you so long?
I'm only on episode 3.
Okay.
So don't spoil it.
You love the one brother.
Yes.
Casey.
Yes.
The other one's creepy.
Yes. Okay. I was hooked. I didn't watch it. I didn't not watch it because I didn't think I wouldn't like it, but I
didn't know what to expect either. But it's like a family drama. It's a drama, like a land drama.
I would have read this book the minute it came out.
Yeah.
It was never a book,
yeah,
right?
People are really liking it. It's on Prime, which is
Yes.
great. The bad news is now it's just one episode a week, which is, I can't think of anything I like less.
I think by the
I
time...
like to binge.
Oh,
Amanda slept in. There you are.
We just opened your
Amanda.
mom's gorgeous. Please give her a hug.
I can't imagine how these shipped. They actually came in bubble wrap like I've never seen, like big,
Oh.
bigger than that.
So apparently she
They,
did it right.
they arrived very safely.
I love how, yeah, I
Look
love,
at the little,
yeah.
I just can't imagine.
That's what I think.
What a talent to be able to do stuff like this.
Like when I go to shows, these are the kind of things I like to specifically find, because we've all got yarn.
Yeah.
Of course there's more yarn to be had. There's
Yeah.
going to be beautiful things, but I love these other things.
And I think too, this is that time of year where people are like, what would you like for, you know, my
Mm-hmm.
husband's like, what can I get you? This is the kind of thing that I think would be the perfect
I gave him an idea.
gift. You gave my husband an idea?
Yes.
I don't need anything.
3 weeks ago. Yeah, you do.
Okay, I love this time of year because my husband, I mean, he has the best intentions and he usually orders something online. Like last year when we really couldn't go anywhere shopping, he ordered me a blanket that was knitted. I still love it. It's in our bedroom. It's giant knit stitches. It came in like February. It was yeah, it was so funny. He was so mad.
Oh,
But
wow.
it made all of us laugh because his shopping skills are like rudimentary.
That's so funny.
I don't need anything.
No.
But Nancy.
Beautiful.
Nancy Walker Talking Clay is her company. So we'll link them all in the show notes. She's
that.
crazy talented.
Oh, what else have you got to show us?
So much. It's naughty. I don't even know where to start.
Okay.
Actually, I do know where to start.
Okay.
How about here? Isn't this the cutest bag?
Oh, I love that. Did you order a bag?
This is North Bay Fiber.
Who's wearing sweaters?
Yes, and not only just sweaters. Like so this is the new company by Jill Zielinski. These are her patterns.
So her design.
Her sheet, and she sent us, Jodi, a press pack. She sent us
Love it.
really cute,
Yes.
like trial skeins of her yarn, and I loved it so much. And I sort of told myself, you're not buying an Advent, so buy yourself a sweater quantity of something. So I did. This is a color called Steelhead. This is, we talked about it already. It's North Bay Fiber. It's domestic American wool, and it's woolen spun. Like, it just feels so beautiful. I absolutely love it. It's actually a mix of fibers, Targhee and Polypay. I've never even heard of Polypay.
I haven't heard that either.
So I don't know what that
Is it even a sheep?
I feel like she's making stuff up. I don't even think that's a real thing.
No.
I think she made it up.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is, it feels really nice.
Can I feel that, please?
Yeah.
Okay,
So my sweater's going to be the gray, and I am keeping my 4 skeins that she sent.
Yeah, I'm not giving it away.
Okay. Well, you gave it's here if you want it back.
That's so funny.
Anyway, she's got other colors too. So these are colors that did not come, Jodi. These are colors that did not come in that original thing. This is Shoreline, and this is the natural, this is the undyed.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to do stripes?
Color work for sure, I think.
Tracie. In this
This is the body.
This will be the body.
This will be the body, and then I've got now 6 colors to play with. They come in 50-gram skeins, which is so great for color work.
You know what I love with this palette? the terracotta or that to go with this.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
The pink is amazing.
Yes.
The yellow.
It's really beautiful yarn.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't, and she treated me to the tote bag, so it was
that's
like,
so
what?
nice.
Tracie, doesn't she know I would
gorgeous.
buy that?
Yeah.
Whatever. And Jill was at Rhinebeck.
I know.
So very cool.
What a great way to not soft launch, to launch your company.
Totally, right? So she's from Michigan,
Mm-hmm.
and the mill is in Michigan, and they use American wool. So, you know, that whole thing is right up our alley.
You know what's really nice?
So I'm looking forward to casting this on, and I'm actually having a hard time not.
Really?
Yes,
I
I
know,
bought
because it's
so
so
much of
beautiful.
this gray. I don't think
were you
I need it
thinking?
all.
So her labels, you guys, I mean, this is non-related. They're like a linen finish paper she's used. Then she's used
Like eggshell almost, like when you get eggshell paint, you know?
I think it might be navy, but it could be a black. but it's like a matte paper with a satin paint.
It's
like a
beautiful.
semi-gloss paint. It's beautiful labels.
It's kind of handy being a graphic designer
yes.
when you're also a knitwear.
That's so funny.
Yeah. No, everything about it is beautiful. So if you're looking for like a non-superwash, soft non-superwash, it's so soft.
It's really beautiful.
It's going to make a great sweater.
Yeah, how could you not? That's so up your alley. It's not even funny.
I mean, the gray, I just thought you can't go wrong with a gray sweater.
No.
And then the colors are so bright. The other ones she sent, I think it's going to be really fun. So I'm kind of on the lookout for a pattern.
Oh, the pattern will find itself and you'll go, oh, I know what that's supposed to be.
Yeah, you're probably right. What the heck is this?
Okay, so I blame Adela. She had posted that Treehouse Knits, go show her some love. She's having a pre-order. It was Coco, the Coco cartoon inspired. Do you remember this?
No.
This was a couple months, maybe 3 months ago. It was a true
Oh no.
pre-order.
Okay.
It arrived.
I gotta look her up.
It arrived.
Because
this is called Everlasting. I just ordered, there were so many to pre-order and you got to order your base and your color. It was really amazing.
Holy moly.
This is an MCNDK. It's an 80-10-10.
That feels amazing.
Okay, this is called
What the heck?
Everlasting, you guys. Look at this color.
So these are the colors in the pre-order.
Yes.
What?
This color. I can't even with this color. This is called Dante.
Okay, what a gorgeous lady too.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at this. Look at these together.
Stunning, Jodi. Stunning.
Really rich, and it's got like a real dark, like a semi-sweet chocolate kind of like black brown.
Yes.
It's so beautiful. And then
almost like some granite countertops.
Yes.
Right? Like all the veins coming through. That's really beautiful.
But look at these
Okay,
together.
the DK. This cashmere feels incredible.
Yes. Look
Jodi,
at
yes. Okay, that reminds me of this.
Yeah.
Look, she's got a shift cowl.
Oh, it's so pretty. So this one is called Coco's Bows. Bows? Coco's Bow. Oh, Coco's Brows. No?
Bows.
Coco's Bows. And this is called
I don't know. Alabrige? Alabrige? Maybe it's a Spanish name.
Yeah. I can't with these.
The butterscotchy.
I just thought that with this.
Yes, yes.
Amazing.
And what's happening with this?
Amazing. I don't know.
Okay, something gorgeous. This Everlasting. Good Lord. Oh, wow. Wow.
I ordered Dante and Everlasting and a bulky.
Good job.
Oh my god.
Gosh, that's a beautiful base.
And because it was a pre-order and it was sent in the parameters that she said, it had been a while. It had been several weeks, so I'd forgotten about it. And it came and I thought, oh,
that's kind of the best situation.
Yeah. So Everlasting Knits, or no, Treehouse Knits. This Everlasting is my new.
It's stunning. Like, this is a color that's going to look good on everybody. I love the grungy aspect where it's got the brown, like the darkness, right? I love the warm pink tones, but I really love it when it gets kind of dirty like that.
She's in Texas.
Wow.
She's very, very, very talented.
Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
Apparently I'd love to go there.
I know.
Okay, Joe, good job.
Oh,
what a gorgeous,
Texas, Heart 8 barbecue.
That was crazy.
That was like,
I'm actually still full from that dinner.
that was spiritual.
That was
life changing.
And then the next day was like, I really shouldn't have planned to go anywhere.
No, but it was worth it.
It was really worth
It
it.
was worth it.
Okay. So okay. I have been like oohing and awing over these really fun intentional pooling patterns. You know, where you have your yarn just changes color. As soon as the yarn comes up to change color, that tells you this is okay, you do a different stitch.
That was like that shawl the lady designed out of my...
Right. So
Yes.
this is kind of the thing right now where people are doing this intentional pooling.
Yeah.
And the colors I'm showing you are from Chasing Rabbits Fiber.
She's a beautiful dyer.
Dawn, who we met at DFW.
Yeah.
These are her patterns. So I'll try and... This one's called Float.
It's literally a blip at the one end, and the rest is more of a...
Right. And so I tried to buy Dawn's yarn. I went to her website. They don't ship to Canada, which is fine. And then
Where's she from?
Texas. Nope. I don't know. We met her in Texas. Yes. From the panhandle of Texas.
She doesn't ship to Canada?
No, I know. And I kind of thought that was weird. But it is what
Did you
it
message
is.
her? Sometimes it's
Yes.
toggled wrong. Oh, she doesn't
Yeah,
ship. Okay.
no. That really is what they don't.
Okay.
But they have lots of
Vendors.
stockists.
Okay, perfect.
Great.
So you can get her yarn.
Go to the stockist. This yarn is so popular that nobody had any colors left that I really wanted. And then something pops up on my Instagram. Gina of Skein Cocaine is going to be dyeing yarn for intentional pooling. It was literally all the same time. And I was like, this is perfect.
She's also a beautiful dyer.
I have never bought Gina's yarn.
I
I
haven't either.
admire it all the time. We met, one of my photo memories came up the other day, and it was us with Gina at Rhinebeck, our one and only trip to Rhinebeck.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway, she's a great dyer. I asked her, when you said you're doing these colors, do you have anything in a gray and gold? Like,
Look.
yeah, I'm totally, I haven't been inspired to knit a shawl for a long time. This,
Okay, those are fun blips.
really cool. So I asked Gina, would you be interested in dyeing a gray gold combo for me to knit one of these? So basically it was a custom order. She said yes. She said, I'm all nervous. I said, oh my gosh.
You should be.
Don't be. Like, anything that comes out of this will
Yeah.
be great. And they just arrived yesterday and I just about died. So
Ooh, I love
this is
that.
her hot sock. She called this Grello. It's
a beautiful base.
very tonal gray. It's like 80-20 plump.
Oh, it's so good.
So
I love her logo.
yeah, me too. Super tonal gold to bright, and then the darks and mid-tones grays.
Very pretty.
Isn't that nice?
Yes.
I didn't know how many skeins I really needed for the shawl. I think 2's enough for a shawl, but I got 3. So
Okay.
maybe I could do socks, or
Okay.
maybe I could do one in a give. I don't know. I don't know if I need 3. But yeah, Skein Cocaine. So I guess she will be dyeing yarn like this.
Okay, good. In some other colors. That might be fun I would like to try that. Get
Yeah.
a few colors in there and...
Totally. So that was exciting. Thank you, Gina. It feels so good. It's really plump and squishy. And there's cowl patterns that Dawn from Chasing Rabbits Fiber has designed. So there's all kinds of patterns that this works with.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, kind of fun. I just thought that might be different. So this is Gina's hot sock 80-20 superwash yarn.
That'll make a beautiful whatever you end up making.
Yeah.
That's fun how doing that intentional pooling idea.
Yeah,
Like,
super original.
Yeah,
I've
those
never seen it
clusters.
before then.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, I think it looks like a little bit of a fussy stitch, but
Yeah.
then you just do straight stockinette. Then you're
Right.
just plain knitting. Oh,
Right.
and then you just do a couple of these stitches and then plain knitting.
And I love...
I'm going to like that.
Yes. I love how it's not uniform. Like, everyone is going to be slightly different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but now I'm excited. And she did such a great job on the colors. I absolutely love. I'll wear.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. And she sent it in a great little bag. And she sent a
Cute.
mini. Look at her speckles. Come on.
It's so pretty. So pretty.
Right?
Yeah.
For hat vent, Jodi.
Yeah.
So, and she put in stitch markers. Like, she doesn't even know, but these are like my favorite. The whole thing.
A little tight. What is that?
These are the Cocoa Knits.
Are we getting these?
I think. I'll double check.
That's amazing.
They're great, right? So
Oh,
three different styles and sizes. And
I'd buy those.
okay. Well, here. Do you want them?
No. Yes, I do. I actually do.
I love them. Yeah, they're great.
You know what I did buy? I bought their colorful thing with all 6 of their
The
stitch
flight
markers.
of stitch markers.
Yes, which was amazing. You guys, look at these.
Yeah, these ones are all the metal. So it looks like
silver, gold, and bronze.
rose gold kind of. Yeah, we can get. I'm sure we can get those in our shop. I do love everything Coco Knits makes.
I do love these.
Everything. Okay, well there you go. That's exciting.
Yeah, love that so much. Okay, so the only thing I have left
Okay.
is this the update for Grocery Girls
Okay.
and yarn.
Okay. I have 3 things, but I can be really quick. That Vincent and Max get together and they've done a sock club. So Vincent dyes yarn, Max does the illustration, and they make corresponding pins, which is so cute, and progress keepers. It's a really sweet.
Could their coupling be
No, it's
better?
like perfect. They're just like complement each
Yeah.
other so well. So this is their, I think it's called the Mysterious Forest 3-month sock club.
Mm-hmm.
And I can show this one because they've already showed it on their podcast. It is, what's this one? I don't even know what it's called. Okay. This one's called Mysterious Fox. So this was based on this was your inspiration photo for this set. So you're going to get yarn inspired by I think a crow, a fox, and a deer or whatever that is.
Can we just look at the damn progress keeper?
Jodi.
It's a foxtail.
Jodi, it's so good. So the kit was, you get this Stellina yarn. I don't know if you can see, but it is a bronze sparkle. And Vincent doesn't normally do speckles. So this one's speckled.
Beautiful.
And you get the little pin, which is the fox, and it's got the rose gold finish, which I kind of thought Muffy needed.
I'm obsessed.
A little rose gold. And you get this progress keeper and a little sticker. So this is your 1 month, and every month is going to have
that's amazing.
different versions of this. Here comes the spoiler alert. This one is for November, which basically just started. I don't know if people have gotten it yet, but look away if you don't want to see it. I'm sharing it. It's so nice. I can't even handle it.
But you want to see it.
You do want to see it. Here is so that was October, was the fox. November is the Mysterious Crow. Here is the yarn. Stop it. What the heck?
This for me is amazing.
Okay, Jodi, you can have it.
No.
There's the little a feather for the crow, progress keeper. You get the little beautiful rose gold crow pin. It's all very collectible, right? And the little sticker. So what do you think about that? Now this one, that other one was bronze. This is silver Stellina.
There's so many things I love about this sock club. But the thing for me is the pins with the rose gold instead of gold.
Mm-hmm.
That's just another level.
Mm-hmm.
And the progress keepers where they've taken a snippet of what the pin is and done like the feather and the foxtail.
So this sock club is sold out. Here's the thing that I'm telling you about this. If you see a club from them, it's just showing you what the possibilities could be. They do tend to sell out pretty fast.
Yeah.
So, but 3 months for me was a good time commitment, especially when I get 2 in one package.
Totally.
Great.
I love it.
They feel really soft, really beautiful. The minis are some of Vincent's colors that he always dyes. Like this is Vincent's Highland Coo. This one is Cheryl's Coal Gray. You can get those skeins in his shop all the time.
I love how that marries it with them. Like it's the same.
Like you could do a sweater or a hat or whatever and put those colors together.
You know what I'm picturing? I'm
What?
picturing Muffy in a different pose.
To
update
I
Muffy.
love Muffy. I said to Max,
And
we need a new Muffy order.
I think we get a new Muffy pin, and also the progress keeper. I think it should be Muffy's tail, beaver tail.
That's hilarious.
Right?
Well, Max is so creative. I'm sure he would be up for that. But
Tracie,
Vincent,
this is beautiful.
Jodi, this was a surprise package.
Was it?
And we are
It's a press pack.
This is a press pack. Vincent, they design a lot of sweaters. So his bases, he's been stocking bases that I think are really great for sweater knitting. This is his new base, and it's actually superwash, which people tend to love superwash. It's 100% superwash BFL DK.
It's beautiful.
But it's very like round, and it shouldn't
I was just
pill a
looking
lot.
at the twist. The twist is very
The twist
pretty.
is beautiful.
Yeah.
So this is Louis' shade.
Yes.
How much do we love Louis?
Oh my god.
Jason's aqua. Oh, stop it! Like stop.
Jill's Dusty Rose.
As in Jill Zielinski.
Look at. Oh my god. And this one is Vincent's Highland Coup.
Yeah. So these are Sharesies.
I'm obsessed.
Take what you like. But BFL, like in all the, apparently it's got a longer staple length. So when you twist it up, it doesn't pill as much as merino, even though it's like a superwash sweater or whatever.
This is a really beautiful base. And
yeah.
I mean, the amount of saturation, it's not easy to get it right.
Listen, I love speckled yarn like anybody else loves speckled yarn, but I
know you gravitate towards
I don't know.
You gravitate towards this, and I've always gravitated towards the crazy speckles. But overall, just being a very newbie yarn dyer and knowing how to get this level of solid saturation takes excellence.
I just love wearing colors like this. I love wearing speckles too. Don't get me wrong.
Right, but it's your aesthetic. Like
I mean, and you could certainly mix
yes
speckles and solids. A tonal gets me just as excited as speckles do. I just find tonals, I can picture myself wearing them a lot easier.
Because that's what you wear.
So anyway, we will link the shop. I don't know what they have in there. Yes. And then this would be beautiful too.
Yes.
For colors together.
So if anyone has not tried or would like to, I highly recommend this base. It's beautiful.
Some people think of BFL as scratchy.
It's not.
That is not what you're going to experience with this. This is, first of all, it's super wash, so that it makes it a little less scratchy to begin with, but it feels kind of like mohair. But, I mean, sorry, it feels kind of like merino.
Yeah.
But it's not scratchy at all. But I love BFL everything. BFL is a great
You've always been a
fiber.
big fan of BFL.
Yeah, for sure.
Even before BFL was cool, you liked BFL. Thank you, Vincent. They're beautiful.
So thank you for that. I would like to say that we're going to give these away, but I don't know. We'll see.
Chances are not.
I think this would just be the best for color work.
Look at that navy.
Just be gorgeous for color work.
Tracie.
I think you should take a couple and make a hat or something. What a treat, though, to be... That was a treat.
That was a treat.
Treat. Oh my God. All this beautiful stuff.
Okay, so
Jodi.
So this is an artist I follow on Instagram. And
so beautiful.
Her name is Carolyn Gavin. She's Carolyn J.
Okay.
CAROLYNJ on Instagram. And I just love the whimsy of her art. This is printed. Yes.
She's in Toronto.
Yes.
What?
I love the whimsy of her artwork. She's all watercolor.
I love the bright colors.
She is in...
It's like Bob Ross. She's showing us how she
yes.
does it.
This one goes this way. So I thought it'd be really fun to frame these.
Jodi, they're stunning.
And I like how they're not all the same, what do you call it? View? No, that's not the right word.
Well, they're like...
For landscape and portrait.
Sisters, not twins or whatever, right?
Yeah. And then this one was a little bit smaller. So I thought I would do like
a gorgeous
a cluster on the wall.
Yes.
Yeah. Just some simple white.
Oh my goodness, Jode.
You know what's really, really cool, and I didn't bring it and I meant to? At Staples yesterday, on an end display, they have this puzzle company that takes people's art and puts them onto a puzzle. I got a damn Carolyn J puzzle.
Do they have the puzzle there?
Yes. They had about a dozen different artists. They were 500 or 1,000. It was these amazing artists.
Look at the landscapes. Okay, I just love the color palette. I love the color palette.
I think that's what drew me in.
So I love the landscapes as much as these crazy
Yes.
floral.
She is incredible. We'll link her Instagram. I'll give Tracie, I'll write it down for Trace.
Oh my gosh, get out of town. She does little animals.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Jodi.
And what the amazing thing is I appreciate and understand that people's original artwork are very expensive and worth their money.
Of course.
But she does, you guys, not everyone, but she does prints, available prints.
This is a puzzle.
Yes.
Well, that's the thing. It makes art more accessible, right? So puzzle lovers, get out of town.
Yes.
Get out of town. Oh my gosh, I love the art.
Yeah, she's beautiful. I'm gonna leave this
don't
for you.
send me the don't tag me in a post so that I can see this woman.
I know, for some reason. Look
Just
at cats.
order it so I'm complete.
She did her art and then did cutouts.
Okay, that's crazy beautiful. Okay,
she was
love
my
it.
She was my secret. No,
Love
I
Canadian.
don't know why I never did that.
Yeah, you're a big secret keeper. Look, there's a nice spring with daffodils. Okay, remember last year the Two Sheeps yarn shop did that indie dyer calendar?
Yes.
And every month there was a new yarn, which
Yes.
meant you went to their yarn shop and you got a special color, but you could only buy it at the Two Sheeps yarn shop,
Yes.
which is fabulous. Next year, they're doing another calendar. This one is in celebration of a sheep, alpaca, and llama farms. So
Ooh,
every
I
month,
love that.
instead of indie dyers, it's these local farms that are
it's sheep posing in bikinis.
That's right. So they're producing yarn from their farm, and every month you can go to Two Sheeps and purchase the yarn featured.
Horns on that bad boy.
Oh yes. Okay, what's happening in July? That's our birthday.
Oh my God! Look at
Velvet
this.
Sheep Farms. I feel like we have to order in July for sure. But you know, this is so great because it's spreading awareness of all these local farms, and then you're able to go get some yarn, and the yarn is available for a year from their month.
Ooh, I love it.
So, and then again, at the bottom of the calendar, it tells you everyone that's featured. It has nothing to do with coupon codes and stuff like that. And I think if they sell out in the month, they will reorder. That's what they mean. They're going to keep it coming for a year. So the one that releases in January, it goes all the way to December. They'll restock until December.
That.
Yeah, so this just showed up in the mail. These guys just popped this in the mail for us.
Can you even with this guy? That's like the panda of the
Stop
sheep.
it. Stop. Like seriously, I can't even. Sheep are so cute. So there's 12 different farms to read about, to figure it out about, and to celebrate their stuff. And it's I mean, farms that we've certainly heard of, like Wing and a Prayer, White Barn Farm, Ross Farm. There's lots in here that I don't know of. So I'll link Two Sheep's website, and I'm assuming you can buy the calendar now. So you buy the calendar and then you buy the yarn later.
I want a sheep and a goat so badly.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
That is so cute. I love this. I love, I mean, of course we love supporting indie dyers, the makers, the beautiful people that make the yarn that we
Totally.
But our yarn comes from the sheep too.
Oh yeah.
And you know, we were talking about earlier about how the drought that's affected us in Canada, and it affects people all over,
especially
right?
farmers, like the people that are living off the land.
So I love that we've gotten back to the origins of where our wool comes from, right? And supporting them.
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
It was pretty exciting when I opened this pack. I mean, I wasn't expecting anything from them. And then I sat down and read this right away. Like,
yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I love it
So
too.
instead of indie dyers next year, they're featuring these lovely farms that are actually raising the animals and processing the fiber into yarn. Love it. Okay, my very last thing is our Instagram giveaway, Joe. This week we're going to do an
This is exciting.
This is super exciting. Again, somebody that I didn't even know about contacted us and said, we are known for kind of an amazing This is twice
Why are we
sheared
giving it away?
sheep. I know, it's completely amazing. She said, we are known for this amazing advent calendar. Would you like one? And I said, are you okay if we give it away? Like, we would really like to.
Either send
Yes.
2 or send none.
Right. So yes, she's like, absolutely. Because I mean, we know advents can be cost prohibitive,
Yes.
like crazy.
Not in everyone's budget.
And we have been lucky enough over the years. It seems like somebody at some point always offers to give us an advent. So it's really fun to spread that. Here's your sneak peek. This is what it looks like inside.
You guys, this is an over-the-top advent boxing.
Whoever gets this might see some of the boxes are slightly ripped.
We may or may not have looked.
She said,
That is so funny.
she goes, feel free to like spoil the first box, but I'm not going to because it's pretty awesome.
I don't remember what it was.
I'll tell you later. But I've seen it. I pulled it out.
Didn't we do it the other day ourselves?
I mean,
No,
there's a
maybe
whole,
not.
like, you can tell. This can't be just yarn.
You guys, 10 out of 10.
There's
for
a
the
bunch of
packaging.
stuff in here. Beautiful package.
And
That's
so
what she said.
we're gonna send this right away.
Right away. We'll do a weekend giveaway. We'll make a post on
Love it.
Instagram. It'll go through till Sunday. And then Monday, Jodi's the shipper extraordinaire. Hopefully we'll
Yeah.
have someone's address and it will go out into the world. So isn't that great?
Nominate someone, nominate yourself,
Yeah.
anything. We love that.
Yeah. So I don't know much about it other than, so these guys, Twice Sheared Sheep is in Idaho.
Did we follow them? Twice
I
Sheared
don't
Sheep.
know. Here's the thing, I get confused. I follow so many people on my own account, and then sometimes I'll be in Grocery Girls and look, and it's like, oh my gosh, I wasn't following them on this side.
No, didn't follow
Okay,
them.
somebody says they love Twice Sheared Sheep notions. Spoiler
Look
alert!
at those fun.
Okay,
stitch-
that's beautiful.
braided, like fun.
I
ornate
think this
stitch
is going to
markers.
be a advent calendar unlike most advent calendars. I think you're going to get lots of cool stuff that isn't typical, which is great.
We love that, you guys.
So thank you for sending it and for offering to, I mean, these things are a lot of work to put together and obviously expensive.
Do you feel like you're gonna show?
Do you want to
it?
see? I'm
I
not
do.
showing it to them.
Okay,
Do
you know
wanna
what else
see?
I got in the mail? Yeah, I do. One in this. Really?
Really?
Boy, starting out with a punch, you guys.
Start off with a bang.
I got, okay, bad news is I got my Halloween, this was a while back. I got my Halloween spun right round and opened it all the first day. I don't even think it was October.
Oh,
And even worse news is I got this week my Christmas spun right round advent and I opened only day one.
no. Well, I was going to say, don't you have several advent calendars coming?
I don't think I do. I think it's when I ordered the skeins, the striping skeins.
Okay.
Who knows? I might have another advent
Jodi,
calendar.
well, I know you do because you ordered one on the weekend. You don't even know what's
oh,
in it.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming. Yay.
Yeah. Yes, yay.
I
It's
was-
not available right now, so I'll show it when it comes. It's out of stock, but
Okay, that's awesome.
yeah.
Oh
Oh my god, you guys have to hear this.
What?
So Tracie Amber, Tracie, and I have a group text, and so Tracie texts a picture, the link to Shirley Bryan Yarn had just finished getting her advents out, but had a few extra, so she popped them in the shop. So she sends it into the group chat, and we're like, "Who's gonna do it?"
Like, somebody better buy this.
And it was like, "No, I'm not gonna buy it." And then something like, "Oh God, I just bought this," and Amber said, "I don't think so because this is coming." And I said, "I'll do it." So I go and I get it, and I come back with like the screenshot of "Thank you for your purchase." I did it. I took one for the team.
Oh,
I bought it.
listen. When they've already sold out once,
Yes.
and Instagram, like you just happen to be there when they put up their post saying,
It was timing.
I've popped a few in the shop if
Yeah.
anybody's interested. I mean, how lucky.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I'm so excited to see what that is.
And if I'm honest, I probably would have bought it if I saw it the first time.
Oh,
around.
yeah, for sure.
It's Shirley Bryan Yarn, and you had the option to add on a full.
Like I said to Jodi, is it a faded set? She's like, I don't even know.
I don't know. I
Didn't
even
read
it.
a thing.
I just got the maximum dollar value. Like you could get just the minis. And
Here's
then
the
I think-
add-ons.
Yes, I want all of it.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled. I can't even wait to see. I know it's going to be. You're going to thank me.
Yeah,
You're going to be thanking me.
we're gonna share it.
I have 2 advent calendars from the last 2 years that have not been cracked. So
You do not.
I do, Jodi.
What?
Well, I've opened them all, but I haven't used them yet.
Yes.
So anyway, so I'm thinking I'm not going to buy a mini skein advent calendar, but I bought 3 sock skeins that are coming.
Yeah.
I bought the skincare, the Clinique skincare.
Did you really?
Yes, because I just happened to see it at Shoppers Drug Mart, and I was like, okay, I could totally get behind a skincare one. Then I was getting some pre-made pizza dough at our Italian market, and right at the front door they had this one that's jam and honey,
I would
and
never
it comes
think you
in these
bought that one.
little tiny tablespoon
that.
pots, so you can have like crackers or toast or a little whatever. 24 days of jam and honey. Totally bought it. Okay, that wasn't cheap either.
No, I would imagine.
For like, I think it was like $48 for this little thing of
That's so
tiny bits
funny.
of jam.
I thought it was $1,000.
So I've got skincare, jam, and I do have some knitting. So that's my Advent situation.
You did have a Body Shop one that you then gave to Georgia.
Well, I bought it for myself. I bought the giant Body Shop one.
I'm the same way. Your kids say they
And then I said to George, oh yeah, by the way, do you feel like you'd like an Advent calendar? She goes, I really liked that Body Shop one you got last time. And I was like, whatever, here you go.
I tried to go buy the Body Shop big one, but they were sold out.
Okay, the airport outlet had them on the shelf.
Maybe I'll have to try.
Jodi,
there.
worth it.
I just thought between Maddie and Jordan, the house, we could take turns opening.
I think we're gonna share all, Georgia and I are gonna share all 3 of those. So between the Body Shop, the Clinique skincare and makeup, and the honey, and the jam, we're all gonna share.
Okay,
I'm pretty excited for December.
This is exciting. I love Advents.
Jodi.
I love seeing people's Advents. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a few colors. You know what I did? I'm not keeping every tube. I put tubes in the shop. They were gone like that.
Jodi.
DK tubes.
I actually thought for my D-stash that I would do some tubes.
Tracie, they were gone. People like a DK tube. They were.
I've been talking about a
DK.
D-stash for like a year and a half. I should have done it over COVID.
Yes.
When I had all that time over, right? But I still am doing it. But Jodi, great idea on the tubes.
Okay, so I'm going to show you some colorways that are in the shop.
Cranked.
This is Frosted Pine.
That's so beautiful.
The tubes aren't in the shop, but the colors, they're available on DK, Erin, and Fingering. So that's Frosted Pine.
I love that it's in between a neutral and like it's just a soft color.
Yeah.
I could see a sweater in that.
That was Tracie's Whoville, but that's on DK.
So good. Whoville.
Yeah, the DK is fun.
Come
too,
on.
This is called Cindy Lou. It's not what I pictured in the pots.
It's really pretty.
But it knits beautifully. Doesn't it?
Yes.
So that's available on DK and Fingering and Erin. Let's see what else we have. Oh, this is called Narnia.
That's awesome.
Isn't that pretty?
Awesome.
It's fun to see how they knit up. This I love.
And then they kind of knit up a little bit different on.
This is
I love that.
Jolly Saint Nick. That's pretty. This one, Vintage Holiday.
Yeah, I love that.
It's got gray, 2 pinks, and a really pretty green.
Very piney green.
Yeah.
I love it. You guys have been busy. Wow.
This one is Holly Jolly. I didn't bring a skein. I thought I grabbed it. But Holly Jolly is a really Christmassy red and green.
I love
holidays.
that one.
This was our leftover one pot wonder at the day. This is called White Elephant number 7.
Okay, I was going to say that one's amazing.
It kind of looks not as great, but then you knit it up and it's pretty fun.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so these... Oh, I have Frosted Cranberry too.
That's really pretty.
It's quite pretty.
With that olivey.
That was last week. Okay, this is this week, you guys.
Okay.
This is called Mistletoe Kisses. I have a new base. I had a whole tub of MCN worsted, merino cashmere worsted. So I have dyed everything you see here on Fingering, DK, and worsted this week.
Jodi. And it's all cashmere worsted?
Yeah, MCN worsted.
Okay.
This one is called Mistletoe Kisses.
That's absolutely gorgeous.
Isn't that beautiful? pops of like mauvish, and there's cranberry and sagey green.
That's a great color combo.
This one's called Polar Express. This is the small skein I'm showing you. It's the worsted. And then this is the fingering.
That's crazy.
Polar
I love
Express. This one is called Sleigh Ride. I love the speckles on this one.
That's really pretty.
If you guys, I don't know if you noticed, you guys, but this one has, it's like got like a sagey, like bluish green in it. And it's like a cranberry color with like a bluey kind of, it's really, really pretty.
Love it.
This one is called
What's that?
Mountainside. It's got some grays and charcoal and teal.
Love it.
That's really pretty. Mountainside. This one was my favorite of the day. This gingerbread
It's really gorgeous.
man. It's got red and a green, and then it's got a sage color and a brown. Gingerbread man.
That's really fun. I think you should crank a tube. I think
I will.
That one's really, really pretty.
This one's really pretty.
Yeah.
This one was like a fan favorite of mine. This was
That's
Jordan's.
gorgeous. But so is this.
That one's Jordan's too. Yeah, beautiful. It's like 3 different colored grays, and then it's got a teeny weeny speckle of red.
It looks purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the grays was very like steely gray, so it kind of leans bluish.
I love that. That's going to be really beautiful knit up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gorgeous colors, you guys.
Okay.
Wow. Insane.
Grocery girls.
Oy vey. Yeah, we've had some really fun things come into the shop.
Yeah. We added some soak scents, those mini soak bottles. We added 3 new scents. So those are restocked. The Pom-Pom magazine that can now ship today is in stock.
So good.
The Lina magazine, we had people waiting and looking for this one. That's been restocked.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And the next one comes out in
This is-
December. Honestly, this one, every single pattern I could put on my nails today.
Yeah.
There's so many good patterns in this one.
It's super beautiful.
But that you can say that about every Lina.
Yeah.
So I do collect this one. I think it's a beautiful collectible. You always get a recipe. And you always get articles. This one has a feature on Mayak.
Mm-hmm. It's not just the patterns.
It's
for me.
not just the patterns.
It's like you know what it's like? Those highlight books that we used to have, those highlighter magazines.
Sure.
Where it's a little bit of everything.
It really is.
Yeah.
And it really is one of those things where I would just want to have the time to sit down with coffee or tea and really like
Yeah.
indulge in it
Yeah.
before I get knitting. I just appreciate everything that's in there.
I
I
agree.
love it. Beautiful.
And so we sold quite a few of these simmering codes in the white package that are meant to go into a pot
Okay.
on a stove or a separate, simmering pot that plugs in. She's local.
Where is she from? She's in Alberta?
Yes.
She's Canadian for sure, but she's taken all natural, beautiful ingredients. And that you put in a little bit of water and you put it on a very low heat and it'll make your house smell incredible.
I have bought these myself this last month. I used every single one.
So we have stocked her winter collection. This one's Be Jolly. I don't want to open them all, even though I do want to open them all. Be Thankful is one we've had before. Be Festive is like cinnamon and orange and I believe like mint and stuff. Anyway, they're all natural. And then you can put them in like a jam jar and put them in the fridge for up to a couple of weeks, I think. And
You can keep using them.
reuse them. Yeah.
So we brought these into the shop because we love these. Like we were purchasers of these before.
It's unbelievably well done. Like,
Yeah.
freeze dehydrated citrus in lemon and orange and cranberry and
Yeah.
full sticks of cinnamon and cloves and star anise. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
So-
I need some of these.
These are called the Simmer Mix.
Mhm.
These are called the Simmer Medley. And they're sachets and they're meant to be used as a sachet.
So like in your drawer, in your yarn stash.
Here's the thing.
Seriously.
I use these exactly like I use these.
So you can do both.
They don't advertise them like that, but when I went and purchased some, she was low in stock of these made for the simmer pot. So I bought these, you guys, and used it in my simmer pot.
So they've got essential oils in them. Like
They
your
worked
house smells
amazing
amazing.
in the simmer pot.
Be rosy. I would actually like to keep a couple of these before.
Take whatever I brought one of every one.
Because I've never tried these before. Which one should we open? Should we open a winter one?
Whatever one you
And
want.
you can see some of them are like lavender and citrus and.
Oh, be merry and bright. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Okay, I'm actually gonna.
Just a minute. Don't open it until I tell you you can open it, because I might not have one.
Right. Okay, you're right. This could be somebody's stuff. Okay, I'm gonna be. Okay, be blushing.
Yeah. You can open that.
I can?
Yes.
Okay. It's very fun to like purchase everything, but it all gets delivered to Jodi's house. So this is when I get to see it.
Talk about
the good end of the deal.
I've made its own collection. So in the drop down menu, you're going to find Simmer & Co. as a way to search for
This
it.
Be Blushing smells amazing.
Yeah.
It's fresh. I smell mint and citrus. Smell that. It's really like.
Oh, not in a bad way, you guys. It's like
It smells-
eucalyptus and mint.
It like, yes, it's eucalyptus and mint and citrus.
I actually kept mine exactly in that sachet because it's all fabric, and I put it in my simmer pot on the stove, and I used
Okay.
it like that.
You know what I would like to do yes, I would throw it in my yarn stash and my drawers at home and stuff like that. I'm just going to leave it right next to where I knit,
It
right?
smells
Give it a little shake
amazing.
and a little, I just like things that smell really good.
I love it. It's an alternative to a candle for use in a different way.
Yeah,
They say put it in your car.
that's a great
Put it-
idea.
Yes, put it in your night table drawer.
Hang it in your car,
Yes.
like on the little
Yes.
radio dials or whatever.
We love these and brought them in because we use them.
You know what I love? I love that they're all natural.
Yes.
I love that they got essential oil. I love that it's, real citrus
You guys,
slices.
the beauty of her product in the package is incredible.
And we brought it in because it is such a good little gifty,
Yeah.
right? Like if you're giving a friend a skein of yarn or whatever, this is like the perfect little add-on to treat yourself or to give
Yeah.
like to have a few in your cupboard for gift giving. I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
all the Be Spiced is incredible. So although we're lower on stock on these kind,
you can simmer them all.
you can simmer them all. I've done it.
Okay. I think people just didn't know what to do with this.
Yes.
Right? So it's good to know you can do both.
Yes.
I was really excited to get these because I had never bought those myself.
Yeah.
But I heard you rave about them.
Yeah.
Be Enchanting. Oh my god. Okay.
I actually got
What's
a
Be Dashing? Look at the red. See, they're not even all in the same bag.
Look at this one, you guys. This
What a
is,
cute gift.
look at Be Jolly.
I love it.
It's got a peppermint candy.
I bet you anything that's
Star anise.
that'll sell out right away. Okay, but how about tying this to the top of a gift?
Yes.
What a beautiful
Yes.
idea to tie these bags onto the top of a gift. Okay, Be Rosy. I'm super tempted.
I'm gonna take Be Rosy out as well.
Okay, and Be Blushing.
Okay.
Because
I did Be Blushing.
okay, Be Rosy.
And I'm
Sorry
gonna
guys, but I have to try.
There's some in the shop.
Okay. And you know what? If people love them, it's easy to get. We'll get more.
I think we're gonna have to reorder these white packages
Okay,
ASAP.
okay, I can do it today.
Instantly, the rose smell coming off that is amazing.
It's rose and lemon or something. Really nice.
Oh.
Very feminine and pretty. No
So-
spicy. It's not spicy, that one.
I love
Is there lavender in that? It smells really
essential oils, and I was rolling my headache this week. I was rolling the essential oils on my head. Look at the beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's all these pink and yellowy rose petals.
good. This one's minty and fresh, and that one is definitely floral and just lovely. Both of them are just lovely. I'm so happy I opened them. Like, I'm thrilled that I would love these.
So she has like each scent will come either in this color or this color bag. You get what you get. I'm not listing red bag for the same scent.
No. Love it. How
This is
exciting.
amazing.
Doesn't it
Yeah.
smell good?
That's amazing.
And I mean, of course, you can throw them in your underwear drawer, your yarn drawer. You can
Yeah.
do whatever you want with them.
So we wanted to load up the shop because we love buying yarny kind of, not always just yarny
Mhm.
gifts.
Yeah.
So we wanted, our goal this year was to load up the shop for the winter season.
Yeah.
Of things that weren't just yarn, but we know that people would love.
Right. So we've got the beautiful candles from Ebony and Ivory.
Yes.
We have lots of our beautiful leather bracelets from Brick Bubble has
Yeah.
laser cut these for us in a whole palette of colors that are so beautiful.
Yeah.
Those are great little gifties. We've been getting really good reviews from people that have purchased those and at a really good price point.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not a ton of our winter kits left. So these things,
they're still there.
They're
you
still
are
there.
still able to get amazing stuff in our shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. We really wanted everybody
but yes,
to have a
we
good
could
selection.
restock these.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's great. They just arrived yesterday.
Right.
So
We had 36. We have like 8.
oh, good.
Yeah.
So they
I'm
shouldn't
so
take too
glad you
long
guys
to
love
come.
them as much as we did.
Too.
The whole house smelled. Even like Maddie said, "What is that?" When I
Yeah.
was the Be Thankful one. Every scent is beautiful.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Well,
guys.
we'll get more of those because they shouldn't take too long to come at all. She'll
Yeah.
be so happy to see that.
Yeah. I would just reorder the same amount, if not maybe a few more.
Okay. It's very fun. I do love to shop,
Yeah.
so it's pretty fun to do that.
Yeah, when it's not really your not your money, but it's not coming out of your bank account.
Well, it is just really fun to. We just like putting stuff in our shop that we
Yes.
get excited about. That is literally
I didn't know
how
these were
things
coming.
how things get. You didn't?
No. Well,
Oh.
yes, I did, but I didn't know they were arriving, and so I opened it.
I'm
and-
glad. Surprises are fun.
Yeah.
Okay, we've been here too long. People are just going to be like, "What? This is ridiculous."
Oh my God, we're 50
Don't you have anything to do?
2 hours and 45 minutes.
I
It
do have
really-
things to do.
It really does feel like it goes by in a blink.
My butt's sore.
I know. I
It's
need
'cause our
head, I
chairs
need
are
head
awful.
lettuce. Okay,
You need a head of lettuce?
these are fun.
I need some lunch.
I've been turkey sandwich obsessed.
Ooh, I love turkey sandwiches.
Yeah.
I think Jeff's home this afternoon.
I
He gets
think I heard
sometimes
him come
half days off.
I
So
love
I don't
that.
know. Maybe we'll go to a movie,
I was just gonna say, put on some comfy pants.
right?
And go
My pants
to a
are all
movie.
comfy. Oh my goodness. Okay, show notes. Got to get some show notes done. So
Yeah, this
that'll
is really
happen. We'll do a giveaway.
2 giveaways: Ravelry and Instagram.
Ravelry and Instagram. Okay. Got a couple of things to do, and then it's going to be like knit.
Fiber Frolic.
Fiber Frolic on Saturday. Super psyched.
The mini pom-poms are about 2 inches.
They're so good.
But depending on the fur, about 1 3/4 inches up to maybe 2 3/4 inches.
Okay.
They're perfect.
They are so
Okay. Love you guys.
Okay, have a good one. We'll see you in 2 weeks, you guys.
Bye, bye, bye.
Take care.